station is this?
Magic 102.9 ABBA. Magic 102.9.
We are this.
We are like young volcanoes.
And this.
You and me, we can ride on a star. If you stay with me, girl, we can rule the
We're also Magic
102.9 FM. The Buzz.
Ndị banyo na bola chie.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o, ṣé dáadáa la jí?
Ndị toika emesiere o.
Ina kwananku an tashi lafiya sannun ku fa.
Mamman, jokwano.
Unu kao, unu mau.
Igba ama o. Unu fotla ekwa.
Deba yo na sala chi o.
Songo iya. Nete ano na ekwa no.
Wado urobo wado.
Ndị ka anyị maazị nọ, ka kwanụ nka.
Introducing Ike the G.
Like the G in the building.
102.9.
Good morning.
Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go.
You don't play your music and I won't call the police.
And it's now.
Something for everyone.
Stand by for action.
We have the thing with them and them like and we have the thing them love. We have the thing with them and them like and we have the thing them love. We have the thing with them like and we have the thing them love. We have the thing with them and them like and we have the thing.
To make your body move. So sexy body move. We come to make your body move. Move it. I want the thing and shake it to the ground. We come to make your body move. Move that. Your sexy body move. We come to make your body move. Yo, you know a long time I look like hey, my girl.
Natural body and no lipo. Already know that I'm your type. Haters looking at us like they're psycho. They really need to get a life. Moving like an army of models. Baby, we just took over the floor. Anywhere we go, the body follows.
We come to make your body. We come to make your body move. So sexy body move. We come to make your body move. Sexy girl, them. I want the thing and shake it to the ground. We come to make your body move. Your sexy body move. Oh yes. We come to make your body move. We come to make your body. Come to make your body. But I in the song with the girl them a feel wind up. Pretty like a money, watch it all of them a line up. I'll on top of the bar, me see the girl them all a climb up. One day for me team, me ready to sign up. The girl them a win, the girl them a grind, the girl them a bubble. Some of them a think, some of them a talk, the girl them a trouble. Before so look, so tell me you say double. Them a pressure, but me nah buckle. We gon' make your body.
We have the thing with them and them like and we have the thing them love. We have the thing with them and them like and we have the
We
thing.
come to make your body move. Your sexy body move. We come to make your body move. That's right. I don't think I shake it to the ground. We come to make your body move. Your sexy body move. We come to make your body move. We come to make your body. Come to make your body. We come to make your body.
Girls be on the strip.
Well, somebody's going to take that pillow off and help me do this morning. Shaggy and Lavinia, make your body move. I cannot feel it's hard sometimes to get the body in motion early in the morning. With your arm, it takes time, like you're booting the system. You know, your computer system is like a human being. It takes time for the body to recharge and move. But if you're truly happy and grateful to witness this day, I want you to indicate wherever you're listening this morning. I don't care what's holding you down or what maybe kept you up all night. If you're happy and grateful this morning, indicate by waving your, just wave back at me. I'm waving at you, like with a smile on your face. That God loves you. It's the second day in the month of July. I'm so excited. It's the second half of the year. You never knew we'll make it this far. Second half. And a whole lot's going to happen real good. So get ready for that. But remember, first week in July is the New Year resolution recommitment week. Yeah. I don't know. I cannot make some resolutions early in the year. And unfortunately, 3 weeks on, he fell out of the way. I failed the test. And this week gives me another opportunity to recommit myself. I don't know if I should just let it go or take another shot at that. But anyway, we'll get to it. Thanks for joining me. Good morning. Bless your heart. It's 6:05. And hey, guess who is in for breakfast this early morning? Get it down. We shot Nicki Minaj and Bruno Mars. Tested, approved, and trusted. I tell you something, this is the real deal.
I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just say what you like a cinema. Wine bandit thing like a carnival. Make sure you do nobody else like you. Baby, don't whine when you see it, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just say what you like a cinema. Wine bandit thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else like me. Just that approved and trusted.
Don't worry by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just do what you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this. Baby, don't worry by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just do what you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this.
They call me Megatron, just did the telethon. He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on. Fuck him like I'm missing me, just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got a pot to piss in. My name is Diddy M, I'm in the sticky Benz. That mean it's candy, apple red on Bobby, this is Ken. That is a Fendi flat, I'm with 100 max. Oh, this is custom made, Donatella send me that.
Yeah, we're tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Oh, please believe. Hey, tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you feeling lonely. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you feeling lonely.
They call me Megatron, Shawty's a megacon. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon. I put the squeeze on him, throw up the bees on him. That ass clapping on the beat, hurt the leaves on him. My name is Batty, I keep it tight as Zaddy. He keep it coming, he ain't even drop the Addy. Drunk in the front, I need a blunt. I own my own Moscato, bitch, we getting drunk.
Baby, don't worry by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just do what you like a cinema. Wipe the thing like carnival. Me show you do nobody else like this.
Shots, I'm drinking. It's better when I'm drinking. I tune up when I'm drinking. Wrong when I'm shots, I'm drinking. It's better when I'm drinking. I tune up when I'm drinking. Wrong when I'm
we're tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Oh, please believe. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just do what you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this. Baby, don't worry by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just do what you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this.
They call me Megatron, just did the telethon. telethon. He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on. Fuck him like I'm missing, he just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got about the pissin'. My name is Diddy M, I'm in the sticky Benz. That mean it's candy, apple red on Bobby, this is Ken. That is a funny fact, I'm with 100 max. Oh, this is custom made, Donatella send me that.
Yeah, we're tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Oh, please believe. Hey, tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you feeling lonely. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you feeling lonely.
They call me Megatron, Shawty's a megacon. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon. I put the squeeze on him, throw up the bees on him. That ass clapping on the D, hurt the leaves on him. My name is Batty, I keep it tight to Zaddy. He keep it coming, he ain't even drop the Addy. Drunk in the front, I need a blunt. I own my own Moscato, bitch, we getting drunk.
Baby, don't whine by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I will lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like wonderland. People just to watch you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else like this. Shots, I'm drinking.
Shot. This is the real deal. Yes, it's way off the hook. You know something? All it took was just one listen, and I fell for it. Well, surprisingly, it's on autoplay for me. Number one on my list and crashing our early breakfast morning. Nicki Minaj and Burna Boy. Tested, approved, and trusted. Keep track on that song, is guaranteed. Listen, if you're an ABAC, they're gonna brace up to another ready. It's sure 100% chance. This is 100% chance of raining about today. Up temperature up hovering around 30 degrees with thunderstorms. The usual, because it's the season. To everything there is time and season, and time for us to go uptown. Yeah, uptown disco. Olomide Fireboy and Ashake.
I say freeze, hook up police. Lucky they know I be like Chucky Norris. Pure heavy wind, I get block every day. What you think they can't talk anything? Baby me, make you there for the summer. OBU, I define my own journal. Sumo me, there's no need to dey go around. Are you designer, till me turn now. Baby, my you body feel me, till my thing calling you, the body me silent. Maybe today we don't dey borrow, be Van Persie, Nicolas Gonzalez. Big energy, bigger money, sweeter money, sweet melody. When the girl touch your body, no remedy, that's why they call me. Fire them with top down disco. And you want my con, I want Nico. Then we start to dance like Cisco. The bedroom sweet like a pico. Them know we the ball with your cinco. Pro level all I'm on cables. Since we the ball with no shito. It's gone, I'm finito. New label, load you like Mala. Load them go like Kala. I go check before them balance. Money won't come, para. I come and it flow like dollar. I babola, I see side to swallow. Lamba de me galas. Money won't come, para. Like small begin, I did grind like I just begin. Anytime I boss 16, Oba got up like I'm from Benin. Haters them a gun beneath. Yeah, they try show love, but I don't believe. The old team must to complete the jungle where they come from, na concrete. Where do you travel, Kito Gavisa? Ori me, you could be any two fascisha. Fascia every day, nigga, more fakisa. Painting pictures for you, painting Mona Lisa. The blessings are heavenly. No stressing it, effortless, flow heavily. Now you know who you effing with. The swag is loud and definite. Fire them with top down disco. And you want my con, I want Nico. Then we start to dance like Cisco. The bedroom sweet like a pico. Them know we the ball with your cinco. Pro level all I'm on cables. Since we the ball with no shito. It's gone, I'm finito. New label, load you like Mala. Load them go like Kala. I go check before them balance. Money won't come, para. I come and it flow like dollar.
Babola, Assisa to Shwell. Lamba de me galas. Only more come para.
Shake it uptown, uptown. All of me there, Fireboy, shake it. That's the wonderful thing. We having fun. Early breakfast and the food, the menu are looking takeaway. So bless your heart and make your orders. I'm always here to serve you with the speed of excellence. It's my job. Yeah. I don't know if anybody watched Portugal game last night. It was really frustrating and disappointing, especially on the side of Cristiano Ronaldo. But what actually caught my attention at the end of the game, after Ronaldo missed a crucial penalty in the extra time, BBC gave him a new name, Cristiano Penaldo. Cristiano Penaldo is Ronaldo's new name from BBC. Anyway, we got sports early in the morning. Yes, about 7:30. Don't miss out the crew. Yeah, sure. Yeah, New Year's resolution recommitment week. It's really tough for most people. I tried, like I said, and I failed. I failed by the wayside. A few resolutions I picked for myself, and I couldn't keep to it. And a chance for recommitment, to rededicate. Yeah, commitment is the magic word today. I don't know how committed you are in what you do. It's very important. But somewhere along the line, if you check the level of commitment, you got some deficits, along the line. A chance this week to recommit yourself and stand strong and be ready to break all boundaries in the second half of the year. I want to wish you good luck as you move. Now, check this out. Reported it happened late last night. Yeah, details are still sketchy, but many people were reportedly trapped. Yes, I'm looking at our trending list this morning. Many people reportedly trapped when a 4-story building in Garki area of Federal Capital FCT Abuja collapsed last night. Eyewitnesses, told a newsman that there's a possibility there could be some people inside the collapsed building who may have died. That's another one. Distressed buildings and this case of collapse and all that. Building collapse has become normal in our country. No one cares. From Lagos, Abuja, to Abia State, to Enugu, and Anambra is just all over the place. And we make statements and go back and wait for another hit. 4-story building. Anyway, we wait for details as we move. Now, from the good news, though, it's not always about bad news. Yes, I know it's really hard. People said, I don't like listening to the news. I asked him, why? We're talking with a friend. He said, why is it that you don't like me? He said, it's always about bad news, what's happening, who's siphoning Nigerian money, who killed, who died, and oh, I see. It's really heartbreaking, my brother, but that's it. But again, from the good news department, social media giant Meta, Meta has announced that Nigerian and Ghanaian content creators from Nigeria and Ghana with about 5,000 followers would henceforth earn money on Facebook from this month. Yeah, I think from July, I told you, the second half holds some big surprises for somebody. You're going to brace up and get ready for what's coming. The company also rolled out monetization features in stream ads on Facebook, and Facebook ads on Reels. According to a statement released by the company, the two features will enable creators to earn money for crafting original videos and cultivating community. Yeah, it also said eligible creators in both countries, Nigeria and Ghana, would be able to earn money for their video and reel content with support in over 30 languages globally. That's incredible. Yeah, get ready. But in the quest to create content, some people do some crazy things. This stunt that got bad and somebody died in the process. You need to be careful. And you see some women, all they do on TikTok, wear half and lift almost nothing to the eye, everything up for sale, expose, just to show off. Yeah, money is hard, but stay clean. Yeah, stay clean. That's very important. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Now, as premium motor spirit petrol, yes, from the Dangote petrochemical refinery, hits the local market in 2 to 3 weeks. Recall he promised July, and we're already in July, and we're looking at 2 to 3 weeks' time. Petroleum marketers have expressed the fear that the product's price may be higher than expected. Yeah. They spoke against the backdrop of the 650,000 capacity refineries, failed attempt to get feedstock locally from the international oil companies. Dangote refinery has continued to import crude oil from the United States and other countries at a higher cost. And this development has reportedly made its diesel, aviation fuel from the company not very attractive to some local marketers due to price reasons. Now, the chairman of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has said PMS from the refinery will hit Nigerian market by the 3rd week of July. So get ready. 3rd week of July. Marketers and Nigerians have been very hopeful that Dangote refinery will cut down the price of PMS, which jumped from around 200 liters to 600 and 700 and in some places 800 after the removal of the fuel subsidy May 29 by President Tinubu. However, there are fears among stakeholders that Dangote's lack of access to local crude may dash Nigerians' hope of getting cheaper PMS. Anybody feel kind of sabotage somewhere along the line? I don't know, but we're watching that closely. The rollout in the next couple of weeks. We'll stay hopeful. Now back home in Abia State, number 4 on our trending list. The Abia State government has suspended the restriction of tricycle and motorcycle operations within the state. Announcement was made yesterday in a statement released by the Commissioner for Information, Kano. Previously, the government had set July 1st yesterday as the start date for restricting tricycle and motorcycle operations between 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Yeah. The suspension follows public appeals and concerns raised by residents, prompting the government to reconsider and temporarily hold the enforcement of the restriction. Well, the issue of security in Abia State, in Aba, and it's really getting out of hand. And I hope the state will think out of the box this time and change the format, the strategy. Rejig the system again and see what happens. Yeah, people hardly go to bed at night, sleep with one eye closed. No one is talking about closing 2 eyes while you're sleeping, but people hardly even close one eye. It is that bad. It is that bad. We'll see what happens after all. Well, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission is number 5 on our trending list this morning. Professor Mahmoud Yakubu says the commission, that's INEC, has no constitutional power to conduct local government elections except in the Federal Capital Territory. Yeah. Reacting to the agitation seeking constitutional backing for INEC to be saddled with the responsibility of conducting local council elections, Yakubu described it as a constitutional matter. Unless necessary constitutional amendments are made, the commission will only continue to organize national and state elections. The same section of the Constitution that establishes the INEC also establishes the State Independent Electoral Commission. And according to him, they cannot take over their duties. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi-San, had in March this year called for the scrapping of the State Independent Electoral Commission. Fagbemi said their functions should be transferred to INEC to ensure independence and transparency in the outcome of local elections in Nigeria. Well, I don't know, but with INEC, it's still not 100%. Yeah, but much safer. Much safer if INEC should take over. But how come the Attorney General is coming for the Wait, do the needful. Amend the Constitution in some areas and get this going. We can be saying autonomy of the local government when you know that's a big H somewhere along the line. Meanwhile, the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission has fixed October 5 as the date for the conduct of the local elections in Rivers. The commission on Monday yesterday released its guidelines regarding the conduct and following the expiration of the tenure of the election chairman and the councillors of the 23 local government areas in the caretaker committee. The governor of the state, Safubara, inaugurated caretaker committee pending the conduct of the council election. But however, the development has sparked protests. You are aware of the story. I know you've been following that. A protest by the outgone chairman, loyal to the FCT boss, Yesowike. It's Russell Tussle in Rivers State. Rivers of regrets. Well, it's only top on the trend. Number 6 on our list, the Nigeria Customs, you heard, service that the NCF said its operatives intercepted 9 containers carrying offensive items, including arms, ammunition, illicit drugs, and second-hand clothes worth, are you ready? 13.9 billion naira. Customs Controller General NCS Adewale Adeni disclosed this yesterday while addressing journalists in One Port, Rivers State. And Adeni said one of the containers which originated from Turkey, based on the number of risk factors associated with importation, became a subject of interest to the service. And according to him, the importer tried to circumvent the procedure through the outlet of a private bonded terminal, and somehow the cookie burst. 13.9 billion. This is just one things that happened. Now listen. Health professionals have cautioned Nigerians against the new trend of getting tattoos. The new trend, warning that the act, which is a type of body modification, it has been linked to an increased risk of blood cancers, particularly the cancer of the blood. The experts explain that certain chemicals in tattoo inks, may contribute to developing these blood cancers. So be very careful. They warn that these chemicals can trigger an immune reaction in the body, leading to the development of blood cancers. So, bottom line, individuals with plans to get tattoos should be aware of the potential risks. After Davido and Choma thing, somebody was seen tattooing Davido and the wife of this. Really, come on, y'all. It's what God gave you. Well, check it out. It's 6:28 right here. Boda Boy, Chris Brown, and Davido. This is hard. Let's crank it up.
Every style I deliver. Anybody we don't like me, they come on there. But they don't let me leave. Some of them not deceivers.
This is smoking hot. They say, yeah, Bona Boy, let us join the party. Before we had Chris Brown and Davido. Now, Bona adding some little spice. A wonderful song. Yeah, it's 6:30 right here. Yeah, what are all the early risers in the neighborhood? Let's put it up and get it going. It's smoking hot. Yeah, show a sign that you're happy this morning. And the fastest way, and I'm looking out for a hug as usual. Jump online on our social platforms. Come on, be part of it. It's your show. Yeah, it's your breakfast. That's right. Yeah, Facebook.com/MagicFmAba. That's the way it goes. And it's one line or two. That's all I need. Not too long, okay? Let's see what we got. She goes here. Obialo. Hello, Chi. We greet you with Jesus joy. Thanks for hooking up. Amara Obike. Hello, good morning to you, sister. Hope you're fine. And yeah, Charles Imo. Hello, Charles. You're in Aba. Okay, good morning. Yeah, thank you. I love that. And also, Francis is representing Amagus as usual in Cold City. Bless your heart. We love you like Hail Mary. Yes, very consistent. Chibezu Goji, how is it with you in Oh Boy here and the people? Wake your neighbors up and let's embrace what's coming. Ononeni, yeah, I stand with you in the second half of the year. And you said, the total recovery, we must recover all. Yeah, the Bible said it, overtake and recover all that you've lost. But not just verbally, but you have to put it into action. And don't sleep on it, okay? Good luck, God bless your heart. And yeah, Kissley C, thank you too. John Darlington, hello John. Keeper Road, we greet you with Jesus joy, grateful for the gift of life. Nothing feels like that. The hustle continues, don't sleep on it again. Jennifer Rockins is in California, USA. Hello Jenny, that's your live with us this morning, I'm glad. More like late, okay, evening in California. What time is it in California, right? Okay, but you got your mind at home and your beautiful family somewhere at Constitution Crescent in ABA City. It's saying big ups, miss you all from Jennifer. Ijoma Favor is standing by. Hello, and brother from London, England. Lovely Tuesday morning indeed. Thank you. God bless you always. You the man, Godwin Ozago. Keep it coming. Danny Edwin. Hello, Danny. Yes, the best thing to do, according to Danny. God forgive. May God forgive us, amen. All right, we'll go to Sunday. What's in the bag, we'll go? All right, say good morning to everybody. New month, new you. Yeah, new month, new you. If you're looking for something new, we have this favorite song of mine. Do something new in my life. So, yeah, you know the song, right? And we sing it with every passion and emotion in it. But if we're asking God to do something new, there must be something new on our side to complement God's work. Yeah. It's a new month. There must be something new. Maybe something you used to do, you can leave behind in June and enter July with a fresh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. We'll go Chuku Sunday. Yeah, it's a Tuesday, we'll go. You're somewhere, railway crossing in Obo here, Shalangwa South. We love you. Motive, yeah, neighbor. Yeah, congratulations to Portugal CR7, always come here. Oh, yeah. It's got a new name, CR7, Mistiano Penaldo from BBC. That's the name, new name given by from BBC. Josephat, hello, we greet you, Jojo. God bless your heart. Hyacinth Obuna is down with us, and we say hooray to God for giving us chance. Okezio Formata, somewhere in Port Harcourt Road. Yeah, keep it coming, people. It's your show. Afamoka for us. Oh, whoa. From God Senate. 042, we love you like Hail Mary. That's it. I need just one phone call. I don't know who's going to get lucky on this. Hit me up if you can. Caller, are you there? Good morning.
Octopus finger.
Who's this? You got 30 seconds on this. What's going on?
What? No problem. I slept well and I'm woken up well. And it's magic.
We're bouncing as usual. Happy New Month to you.
Happy New Month to you too. Do you know that anytime I hear your voice, it gladdens my heart. And I'm very, very excited now.
Oh, look at this.
So you're a man of charlatanism with executism.
Bless your heart. Bless your
I
heart.
am going to Ofonogu. You know Ofonogu family. Then wake up pretending Prince Chido Jabo. Wake up Okoko Chaku Gomo. Wake up all Ofonogu members.
Wake
Then
up!
all my good friends, magic fans.
Yeah. Wait. Thank you. I'll return after this.
102.9. Good morning. Stay right here.
ị chọrọ ịmata ụzọ ị ga-esi echekwa ikuku data gị nke ọma nke a ga-ebido n'ịhazi akụrụngwa aapụ ndị ị nwere iwepụ ngwa aapụ ndị na-adịghị arụ ọrụ n'ekwentị gị ga-enye aka mana ọ ka nwere ihe ndị ọzọ dị mkpa ụfọdụ aapụ ndị a nwere ngwa nchekwa data ya mere meenụ ka ha na-arụ ọrụ iji chekwara gị data gị ị nwekwara ike ịhazigharị ma mee ka aapụ ndị ị nwere ghara iji aka ha na-eme ka ha na-adị ọhụụ n'ikpeazụ mechienụ ngwa aapụ gị mgbe ọbụla anyị na-ejighị ha arụ ọrụ chetakwawo na nhazigharị ndị a ga-enye aka chekwara gị data gị nke ọma maka ịnweta ozi ndị ọzọ gaa n'ụdọ nzirịta ozi ndị nwe akara ekwentị gị ma ọ bụ na nke consumer.ncc.gov.ng maka ịnweta enyemaka jirinụ ekwentị gị na-arụ ọrụ ka ikuku data gị baara gị uru ozi a si n'aka otu Association of Licenses Telecom Operators na njikọ aka ụlọ ọrụ Nigerian Communications Commission bịara gị.
Nigga, I need money to support my business, but to collect loan hard o, eh?
Emeka, now only you never hear about Advanced Nigeria. Their loan dey easy to collect. E get competitive rates and their requirements no dey break person back.
You mean am?
Yes, so dem fit give you up to 150 million naira loan. Dem get mobile banking app and USSD for easy transactions.
Emeka surprise as he reach Advanced Nigeria. The application process na sharp and very convenient. Visit Advanced Nigeria today or call 7000-238-267. Nana.
Every day, all the way, we've come to stay. GBC smells so as I step into the room, waiting like on the passive. I know fit understand the smell, but don't worry, come out and for nose. Just strike your pose. Try this Obonge air freshener. GBC don't come, we no go disappoint you. Oh yeah, spread the goodness all over. GBC smells so high. GBC, allow me GBC, GBC, allow me GBC, GBC, allow me GBC air freshener. Every day, all the way, we've come to stay. GBC smells so nice.
To become our distributor, call 0708-342-0146 or 0909-461-7661.
GBC air freshener. Breathe life.
Santana Rhetoric International Schools, number 26 Wachiku Street, off 219 Port Harcourt Road, Aba, Abia State. Located in a serene learning environment with excellence in academics and morals, high performance in external examinations, WAEC, NECO, BECE, PSLAT, GPT exams. Entrance exam holds on Saturday, 6th July 2024. Time 11 a.m. Admission form available at the school. Supplementary entrance examination on Friday, 9th August 2024. Time 10 a.m. There will be subsequent entrance examinations for the following classes: preschool, low grade 1 to 5, and secondary classes. Staff vacancies exist for English language teachers, literature in English teachers, home economics, agricultural science, physical and health education, security personnel, compound assistants, classroom attendants, and Montessori personnel. Qualifications: BEd, BSc for teaching appointment, OND, and WAEC for miscellaneous jobs. All applications and CVs should be addressed to the principal, Santana Rhetoric International Schools, Aba, or call the following number: 080-341-72853, 080-341-72853. Santana Rhetoric International Schools. Your best investment is your child's education.
Tell me which kind thing we find if we wash away. Then I do my paste the coffee stain your body. Leave I go wash away. Chicken in for your clothes now. All you need for Viva to wash away.
nne ya
nne itie milk
ọ baghị uru detu ya ire ka ihu
keduzie
ọ dị milky
ọfụma
ọ dị creamy ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị ọ dị milky ọfụma ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ
ahụrụ ya n'anya nne
nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy o nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo. Fine ladies and gentle moi moi. This one gets 4G and big battery. The memory big way and it no cost at all. This one now the Itel A50. Oh yeah, wrong, go buy your own. Get Itel A50, your affordable 4G smartphone in full stores near you. Also get 500 megabyte monthly for 6 months. Plus 100% data bonus with MTN when you buy Itel A50. Terms and conditions apply. Join the new Itel.
The search for Nigeria's bravest children is on. The 16th Indomie Heroes Awards theme, The Unsung Heroes, is here. A CSR initiative powered by Duffield Prima Foods Limited. The Indomie Heroes Awards call on young Nigerians to share their heroic stories in any of these categories: social, intellectual, or physical bravery. Are you aged 15 and below? Visit heroesofnigeria.com to submit story of your brave acts. Entry closes by July 10.
Yes, who is there?
Grandpa, it's me.
Oh, my child, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Grandpa, can I have milk or sweet?
I have only one here, and I'll take it after my meal. Check with your dad.
Grandpa, give me.
What's the problem?
Grandpa refused to give me milk or sweet. Daddy, can I have money to buy milk or sweet, please?
That's Grandpa's usual habit of hiding one in his pocket and showing you another one.
Okay, now, my child, here is Milkos. Have it.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Grandpa.
This is the same way I used to play with your father in those days.
Milko Sweet from Sweetco Foods Limited has been the choice of many in Nigeria from generation to generation and will still be with you the rest of your life.
I love you, Milkos.
Milko Sweet, proudly Nigerian.
It's better for us as a league board to say, okay, let's give these clubs enough time.
na mwute kama ịtụrụ Chineke mmama maka ndụ ha biri nke ọma n'ijere Chineke na mmadụ ozi ndị ụmụ okoro ndị ama ọjị ama anọ dị na kasụl ugwu na agbọ na-egwupụta ọnwụ nke ezi ndị nne na nna ha High Chief Sir Andrew Ihesiaba ọnwụ ugwu na agbọ na alụ ọlọ Lady Christiana Ihesiaba ndị gbara 19 nakwa 87 n'otu n'otu usoro olili ozu ha dị n'ụdị a Friday abalị 5 nke ọnwa asaa afọ 2024 ozu ha ga-ahapụ ọba ozu ma kwụsịtụ na Recreation Club Aba isi ụlọ ọrụ kasụl ugwu na agbọ ụlọ ezumezu obodo ugwu na agbọ Obegu nakwa ụlọ ezumezu ama ọjị ama anọ emechaa enyiwe ha n'ezi ha a ga-akara ha oge olili ozu n'ụlọ ka St. George's Catholic Church Amaoji nke Bishop ụka Catholic na Diocese Aba Right Reverend Professor Augustine Echema ga-ahazi a ga-eli ha n'ezi ha ebe ile ndị mmadụ ọbịa ga-esochi ozugbo ndị na-eruju ọnwụ ha bụ ụmụ ha ndị nwoke ndị nwaanyị ụmụ nwanne nwoke nakwa ọtụtụ ikwu na ibe ndị ọzọ ka mkpụrụ obi ha zuru ike n'udo amen. Ọ bụ Elder Ugochukwu Ihesiaba Honorable Nkem Ihesiaba na Honorable Emeka Ihesiaba Mayor Kansụl Ugwu na Agbọ ụmụ ha ndị nwoke tinyere aka n'ọkwa a.
Aba Landlords Welfare Aba Landlords. The Board of Trustees, Executive and entire members of Aba Landlords Welfare Association cordially invite all landlords in Aba to a crucial meeting on Wednesday, the 3rd of June 2024 at Aba Town Hall Economical Center by 12 noon prompt. Agenda: courtesy visit to the executive governor of
ndị ezinụlọ nke Elder Jacob Achinihu nke ọnụmara ife na obodo ụmụ ezigbe Amaise Autonomous Community na kansụl Obingwa nke steeti Abia ji ohere na-agwa ọhaneze na mmadụ ọbụla ka ha mara na ala ha ahụ bụ nke dị plọt 15 n'ọnụ ụzọ Ụmụoru na ụmụ ezigbe Amaise Autonomous Community na kansụl Obingwa nke steeti Abia abụghị maka orire o onye ọbụla maọbụ ndị otu ọbụla nke na-eme atụmatụ ịzụ maọbụ ire ebe ahụ na-eme nke a n'isi onwe ya o ka natakwa ntaramahụhụ nke ga-esi n'ime nke ahụ pụta biko nọrọ ịdọ aka na ntị ya zerekwa ndị ọjọọ ndị ọkụ ama ọcha adịghị mma ndị na-egwu ndị mmadụ wayo bụ ndị agha kpọrọ 419 bụ ndị ga-achị nara gị ego ka ị bịa zụrụ ala na-abụghị nke gị ọzọkwa ala ahụ abụghị maka orire onye tinyere aka n'ozi a bụ Maazị Esinwoke Jacob Achinihu nakwa Maazị Sunday Jacob Achinihu ụmụ ya na aha ezinụlọ.
Magic 102.9
News. All news now.
Who knows what's next, but we'll be there.
A very good morning to you. Welcome to the news center on Magic 102.9 FM. Federal government suspends approval for the construction of new road networks across the country. Abia State government postpones date for the commencement of keke and motorcycle ban. On the forensic victory for former U.S. President Donald Trump, as Supreme Court rules he has some immunity from prosecution. These and more plus business, entertainment, sports, and the weather update. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom@magicfm.ng or via official WhatsApp channel on 0907 677 1029. I am Jude Ochang, and this is the news at dawn. The federal government has suspended approval for the construction of new road networks across the country. This was revealed by the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, on Sunday in Calabar, when the Federal Ministry of Works convened the stakeholders' engagement on a proposed alignment for Section 3A and design for about 97 kilometers spur of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project, with a segment from Cross River State to the southeast and north-central part of the country. According to him, the decision was as a result of directive by President Bola Tinubu, adding that the ministry would be prioritizing the completion of ongoing projects in the country in the 2025 budget. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, has emphasized the need for resident electoral commissioners to use their expertise to address recurring challenges that affect the smooth conduct of elections in the country. During a retreat for new resident electoral commissioners in Lagos, the INEC boss highlighted the challenges, including pre-election and post-election litigations, operational issues in logistics, improvement of voter education processes, strategic communication, combating fake news, misinformation, and disinformation. Other challenges mentioned were inclusivity in the electoral process, voter registration, polling unit allocation, the role of technology in electoral activities, political party issues, recruitment and training of election duty officials, election security, and maintaining a code of conduct. Professor Yakubu said the retreat was an opportunity to review performance, reappraise processes, discuss innovations, engage service providers, interface with lawmakers on critical areas of reform, and explore new frontiers in a continuous effort to improve organizational capacity for better service delivery. The INEC boss recalled that the retreat was the 5th retreat organized by the Commission in the last 2 years, adding that the exercise was held to induct 10 new regs who had been saddled with the task of conducting rerun elections in a few locations in some constituencies or by-elections in entire constituencies. Meanwhile, the National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party has debunked reports that some ward members of the party in certain states were requested to revalidate their membership in the ongoing membership drive. In a statement signed by the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Debo Olugunugba, on Monday, he clarified that the ongoing membership drive and registration of new members was only targeted at eligible Nigerians who were interested in joining the party. The NWC added that the membership status, rights and privileges of already existing members remain valid and in no way whatsoever affected by the membership drive. In preparation ahead of the local government elections exercise scheduled to take place on September 21 across the 27 local government areas of Imo State, the Imo State Independent Electoral Commission (ISEC) has announced the recruitment of ad hoc staff into some critical vacant positions in the commission to deliver a credible and transparent exercise. A release from the chairman of the commission, Charles Ejogu, informed that the commission needs to fill various positions like local government area returning officers, supervisory presiding officers, and assistant presiding officers. The release further stated that interested people who want to apply must possess a first-degree certificate or higher national diploma from a recognized higher institution. In the meantime, political activities have started taking place across the 27 local government areas of the state, as aspirants have begun to declare interest in the chairmanship and councillorship positions in the forthcoming exercise. An unmanned aerial vehicle UAV belonging to the Nigerian Air Force has crashed in the Gabi local government area of Kaduna State. Locals had earlier said it was a helicopter crash that took place in the early hours of Monday at Taimi village near Rigachukum. The community is very close to the headquarters of the Nigerian Air Force Training Center in Mando. But in a statement yesterday, the spokesman of the Nigerian Air Force, Edward Gabwet, said it was an unmanned aerial vehicle and not a helicopter as earlier reported. Instead of a helicopter, Gabwet said a Nigerian Air Force unmanned aerial vehicle experienced a mishap after takeoff for a mission at a location near Rumji village. He says it was wrong for newsmen to go about carrying unconfirmed reports. The odious activities of dark-hearted suicide bombers last weekend have left the people of Borno State inconsolable and in teeth-gnashing agony, with death toll from the tragic blast now 32, according to official sources. Some 48 hours after the horrific incident, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, disclosed that the Force Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit and its counterpart in the Nigerian Army have commenced clearance operations to ensure that no further threats infiltrate any part of Borno State or its neighboring state. The police boss condemned the suicide bombings by terrorists in the Goza area of the northeast state and vowed that the force would continue to work with the military and other security agencies as well as stakeholders to bring down all forms of criminal and violent attackers. In a statement signed by Force spokesman Muyiwa Adejobi, the IGP strongly condemned the recent suicide bombings and also extended condolences to the government and good people of Borno State, particularly the families and loved ones of those affected. Egbetokun also ordered the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the Force Intelligence Department to scale up the intelligence gathering across the country for more effective anti-crime operations. Meanwhile, in response to the recent bombings in Goza local government area of Borno State, Brigadier General Sani Kukasheka Usman, retired, former Nigerian Army spokesperson, has said that Nigeria's security forces are not adequately equipped to handle the dynamic security challenges facing the country. He said this in an interview with newsmen on Monday, while condemning the violence in Goza as an act of desperation by Boko Haram terrorists aimed at causing chaos and havoc in the society. The former Nigerian Army spokesperson highlighted the need for a whole-nation approach in counterinsurgency and counter-terrorism efforts, moving beyond just military action, and warned against underestimating the resilience of the terrorists. He also reminded Nigerians of the need to always remain vigilant, even when it seems all is well.
Due to the efforts of the security forces and peace has returned to Goza, and people tend to relax those security precautions that ought to have been taken. People relax and they tend to be trusted, not knowing that actually the Boko Haram terrorists are unrelenting. Take for instance, the female suicide bombers and the use of female suicide bombers and underage children. And apart from that, also the farming season. So there is that kind of free movement that they take and do advantage of it.
And to Abia State, where the Abia State government has shifted the planned implementation on restriction of operations of tricycles, otherwise known as keke, and motorcycles from the 1st day of July to the 1st day of August 2024. The Commissioner for Information and Culture, Prince Okekanu, who announced this while briefing the press on the outcome of this week's Executive Council meeting chaired by Governor Alex Oti, said that the shift would also enable the citizens prepare ahead of the commencement date in August. The Commissioner said that the shift in the implementation date was to also provide ample time for the enumeration and registration of all commercial vehicles, tricycles and motorcycles in the transport sector, which was to commence on the 1st of July 2024. Prince Kanu also announced that in an effort to fill the gap that would be created by the planned restrictions, the state government has perfected plans to introduce CNG buses in Aba and Umuahia to close the gap that might be created by the new policy.
The arrangement will be such that the keke riders and motorcycle apparel riders will form cooperative or be working clusters to access these buses. But the bottom line at the end of the day will be to ensure that no gaps in terms of people not missing out on what they used to do to earn a living, and of course on the part of commuters to ensure that commuters will still move around the state, particularly these two cities where this restriction order will commence.
The Commissioner informed that the designs for the expansion of the Abiatar to Umimo Road was in progress. On the ongoing upload of credentials by civil servants in the state as directed by the head of service, he noted that a good number of workers have uploaded their papers and encouraged those yet to comply to do so in their best interest. Correspondent Godinike reports that the special advisor to the governor on media and publicity, Mr. Ferdinand Ekeoma, and the chief press secretary, Mr. Njoku Koha Njoku, were part of the briefing. And next is the business update.
As investors begin registration for the 2024 licensing round, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has removed 5 oil blocks from the ongoing licensing round due to legal disputes. The 5 oil blocks are said to be under various litigations. The affected assets are PPL 3008, PPL 3009, PML 51, PPL 267, and PPL 268. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has said it has commenced investigations into the incident where an attendant in one of its retail stations told customers to buy lubricants or engine oil before they can purchase premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol. It said the attendant had claimed that this was a directive from the management of NNPC Retail, the downstream subsidiary of NNPC Group in charge of the operations of NNPC's filling stations. The national oil firm discloses in a statement issued in Abuja by its spokesperson Olufemi Shone. Speaking further on the incident, the managing director NNPC Retail Limited, Hope Stockman, said oil firm had no such policies. Companies listed on the Nigerian exchange NGX distributed over 1.5 trillion naira in dividends for the financial year ended 2023. The substantial payout highlights the robust performance and shareholder value delivered by these companies irrespective of the macroeconomic headwinds. Leading the list is Dangote Cement PLC with a total dividend distribution of approximately 511 billion naira, followed by Airtel Africa PLC, which will distribute 276 billion naira. Nigerian states have witnessed a significant surge in their external debt servicing obligations, marking a 123% increase in the first 4 months of 2024 compared to the same period in 2023. According to an analysis of Federal Account Allocation Committee FAAC data from the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS), total external debt service payments for January to April 2024 reached 96.52 billion naira, a substantial rise from 43.31 billion naira in the corresponding period of the previous year. The Center for the Promotion of Private Enterprise (CPPE) has said that an executive order removing duties on pharmaceutical imports will reduce the cost of drugs, create more jobs, and impact positively on the well-being of citizens. The Director, CEO of CPPE, Dr. Muda Yusuf, said this in a statement. He commended the federal government on the recent executive order removing import duty, VAT, excise duty on pharmaceutical raw materials, intermediate products, medical diagnostic equipment, and machinery. He said the fiscal policy measures have much better prospects of addressing supply-side challenges in the economy if well targeted. For Magic Business News, I am Ruth Ohams.
Now, news, sports, traffic, weather. You can depend on us. Means variety and breaking news when it happens. 102.9 FM.
You welcome back now to the foreign scene, where the U.S. Supreme Court has issued a long-awaited ruling on whether Donald Trump is immune from prosecution for official actions taken while in office. The decision will impact whether the former president can be criminally prosecuted for his alleged efforts to block Joe Biden's 2020 election victory. The trial in that federal case was initially scheduled for March the 4th, but was postponed pending a ruling on the immunity claim. The opinion could also impact criminal cases Donald Trump currently faces in Florida, Washington, D.C. and Georgia. Trump has argued he should be immune from criminal charges for acts he says fell within his duties as president. That argument was rejected by a lower court in February, prompting the former president to launch an appeal. Still on the foreign scene, South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced the formation of a new cabinet over a month after elections stripped his African National Congress party of its majority. Ramaphosa named 32 ministerial positions of the Government of National Unity on Sunday, following weeks of deadlock that delayed the formation of an historic governing coalition. The announcement sees 20 of the 32 posts going to the ANC. Another 6 will be filled by the Democratic Alliance ZA party, with the remainder split among a crowd of smaller coalition parties.
The partnership between the GNU parties is guided by a statement of intent which outlines fundamental principles and a minimum program of priorities. All the parties have made a commitment in writing to respect the Constitution and to promote accountable and transparent governance, evidence-based policies and decision-making, the professionalization of our public service based on integrity and good governance. The incoming government will prioritize rapid, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth.
Ramaphosa was forced into the unprecedented power-sharing arrangement with the DA and other parties after his party, a dominant force in South African politics since the end of the apartheid era, lost its parliamentary majority for the first time since 1994 in elections held on May 29. In entertainment, the Federal Capital Territory Police Command has revealed that activist Very Dark Man was not arrested but rather invited for questioning. According to a statement from the command spokesperson, Joseph Ade, Very Dark Man was invited for questioning on suspicions of internet stalking, cyber stalking, and character defamation. Dejade Anju, an activist, disclosed that Very Dark Man was arrested for allegedly exposing a Nigerian who had conned someone abroad. The arrest was purportedly carried out on orders from Bennett Igwe, the police commissioner of the AFCT, but that has now been quashed. And in sports, Nigeria Sports Minister John Onwaneno has stated that handling the recent outburst by Napoli striker Victor Osimhen against former Super Eagles coach Finidi George is not the immediate priority for the Nigerian Football Federation. Addressing the situation, Eno highlighted the need for the NFF to prioritize other pressing issues within Nigerian football rather than being sidetracked by the Osimhen-Finidi controversy. The controversy began when Finidi was alleged to have questioned Osimhen's commitment to the national team after the striker missed the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Benin Republic.
On the Victor Osimhen matter without having to engage Victor Osimhen. I mean, you don't try to solve a problem by doing things that would lead to further and more problems, especially because we are not going to the best of times in terms of our football. We are going through a time that no matter how you want to look at it, management of the issues and the matters that come is more important than anything else. And my hope is that the NFF has followed up with that advice and must be engaged with Victor Osimhen just so that we can put all of this, behind us and be focused and not be distracted.
Magic 102.9 weather.
And looking at the weather update for today, the 2nd of July 2024. Daytime, there'll be thunderstorms, temperature high at 30 degrees Celsius, wind to blow southwesterly at 11 kilometers per hour, and the chance of rain daytime is at 100%. Tonight, there'll be early showers, temperature will drop to 23 degrees Celsius, wind to blow west-southwesterly at 8 kilometers per hour, and the chance of rain tonight is at 50%. And with that weather update, we come to the end of this news bulletin. But before we go, let's take a look at some of the stories that made the headlines. We told you that the federal government has suspended approval for the construction of new road networks across the country. And the Abia State government has postponed the date for the commencement of keke and motorcycle ban. It's now been fixed for the 1st of August 2024. On the foreign scene, victory for former U.S. President Donald Trump as the Supreme Court has ruled that he has some immunity from prosecution. We also brought you business, entertainment, sports, and the weather update. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom at magicfm.ng or via our official WhatsApp channel on 0907 677 1029. I am Jude Ochang. Thank you for listening. Good morning.
Yeah, so beautiful. So how is it with you, the weather?
Well, I find feels cold this morning. As expected, we should be seeing the rains today. 100% chance. So let's brace ourselves for impact.
More rain, more rain, more rain. It's a farming season.
It is.
I hope you're helping yourself with a small thing in the backyard.
Not really. No. But
days are gone with, hey, I have no land for it. Oh yeah, you don't have land. But now the technology of innovation and innovations have made it easy.
Yeah.
Even in your comfort of your house and all that, the small bag and all the stuff you need to put in. be given yam and stuff.
Well, I think it's important. I totally agree with you. I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and he said he spent so much money in buying Gary this year, and that he would not make that mistake next year. You know, what do we need to do? Let's just get back to our farms. Like you said, I mean, we could even create little farms or just something small within your house or whatever it is.
Get it back begins with you.
Yes. Well,
yeah.
you know.
Take your move, make your move on that. Before I let you off the hook, I don't know, but Nigeria is confronted with a myriad of security challenges, from terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, assassination. The list is endless. No doubt it poses a very significant threat to Nigeria's stability and development. There's no doubt about that. Now, looking at other states, the U-turn on the proposed restriction of tricycle and motorcycles from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I ask myself, is that the solution to the problem? The heat along that Obikaida sometime, there was no tricycle involvement or motorcycle involvement, and maybe in other places, or government to sit back and say, need to think out of the box and take decisive action. Because of the worrisome trend, people hardly sleep with, not like even one eye closed again. Before you say sleep with one eye, but not eyes are open.
Well, first, I would say the decision of government to review the time first, I would comment that because we had a report yesterday on the news where a lot of Abians, did express their disapproval of the issue of keke ban. I mean, people go to the market and sometimes they return late and all that. So, and like you rightly said, and
you don't have, like Aba, for instance, it's not the town for taxi.
For taxi, no exactly. So, I mean, you must find, when you say ban, you must look at the peculiarity of the place. Aba, for instance, people close on their market sometimes 6:30, 7 o'clock, sometimes even 8. How do you expect people to get back to their homes? So government has now reviewed and has now said, okay, let's give some time for 1 month. But you made a point this morning when you talked about, is that really the problem? The issue of keke restriction beyond 7 or beyond 8 o'clock, is that really the problem? Maybe the government and the security structure should rejig, look at the issues around like the hits that we had at Obikaida and Opobo Junction, were they carried out by people who were in care? No. So
not even 7 p.m. time.
Not even 7 p.m. time. It was,
timing,
6. One happened in the morning, one was at about 6 or 5 or thereabouts. So government must now sit back with the security leadership in the state and look at ways. What do we have to do to forestall this? Okay, do we have enough manpower? The people that we have, the security personnel, are they over relaxed? A security expert, a former spokesman of the army this morning said in the wake of the Borno incident, says when everything is normal, people think it's okay, but it's not okay because when you are okay and then you feel relaxed, these guys come and hit. Like the issues that we've seen in Abia, for instance, maybe the men on duty were relaxed, feeling okay.
It's not maybe. Come on.
But that is not what it should be, because
the focus.
Everybody should be on the alert. I mean, it is the truth that everybody must be on the alert. The security operatives, even the people. So we must find a way to work out this. I was having a discussion with someone. I said, okay, what about we having CCTV cameras stationed across some of these major bus stops in the city? Is it too much to ask?
Leave that case for
No, it is. We should start looking at that, because if we have these things in place, it's easier for we to even say, okay, this is where the people ran into, or this is what we saw. That could be a lead, to those who will be investigating, but nobody's talking about it.
The next move now, they buy like 100 hillocks and give away.
It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't solve the problem.
It runs deeper.
All of the major bus stops in Obikaida Junction, Opobo Junction, Brass Junction, Bata, these are places where I think we should have some kind of monitoring systems in place. These things are not too much to ask, Ike, is it?
Well, thank you, OJ. We'll be talking sports in a few minutes.
Yeah, of course.
7:30. See you then, okay? It's your Magic Morning. It's 7-9. Keep it here.
Oga builder, oga contractor, oga investor, you dey look for better aluminium wey go use roof that your beautiful house where you build
Nothing again, no, because of say that way they find for Sokoto. He don't land for Shokosho. Because of say Agnes aluminum roofing products don't enter market. They are producers of all kinds of aluminum roofing sheet. Where be say if you want them for stone coated ties, met couple, step ties, long span roofing sheet, Kemerozi, they talk say they get a nyafo. They into general contract and supply of goods and services, including general building materials and accessories. You feel locate them for kilometer 7 Aba Enugu Road, Umigwe Junction, Osisioma, Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. If you want to talk to Dr. Agnes Nwama Herbal Dental, CEO Managing Director, call them for
0816-719-5073.
Again, 0816-719-5073 or 0916-224-7813. Agnes Aluminium Roofing Product. Now you be tam for roofing material.
Aba Landlords Welfare. Aba Landlords. The Board of Trustees, Executive and entire members of Aba Landlords Welfare Association cordially invite all landlords in Aba to a crucial meeting on Wednesday, the 3rd of July 2024 at Aba Town Hall Economical Center by 12 noon prompt. Agenda: courtesy visit to the Executive Governor of Abia State, information from Abia State Board of Internal Revenue, election of new officers, etc. This is signed by Ambassador Dr. Mike O. Okoro, Vote for Jesus, President General, Dr. Tempu Ngosu, JP Squared, Secretary for Aba Landlords Welfare Association.
Today, what one wish would you make for Abia? Development. Any other? Development. But it will come at a price. Pay your tax. Payment of taxes is the responsibility of all residents, workers, business operators, companies, and industries in the state. Do companies pay tax? Yes, the companies are to remit the payee of their staff promptly. Companies are to pay all fees due to the state as at when due. Companies are to file their payee returns as stated by law. Are there penalties? Yes, companies run the risk of being sealed and pay penalties and interest for non-compliance. And it's not difficult. Take advantage of government-approved payment channels such as Abia App Online Services and any bank of your choice. Do not pay cash to anybody. For infrastructural development, prompt payment of workers' salaries, pay your tax. Improved health, security, and provision of other basic amenities. One name, pay your tax. Paying your tax is the compulsory task of every good citizen. Pay your tax today. Inquiries 0912-236-3741. This message is powered by Abia State Internal Revenue Service with support from UNDP.
Ndị ụlọụka Seventh-day Adventist Church Emelogu Family ji ohere a na-akpọ ọhaneze ka ha bịa n'ọgbakọ nke ntụle nke mkpụrụ obi nke akpọkwasịrị Mercy Found Me nke na-amalite n'abalị 29 nke ọnwa isii afọ 2024 ruo n'abalị 6 nke ọnwa asaa afọ 2024 na nzukọ ha dị na nọmba 33 Emelogu Street mgbe ọ kụrụ elekere 5 nke uhudachi kwa ụbọchị. Anyị jikwa ohere a na-ekele Deacon Ike Aaron na onye ụkọchukwu S.U. Brown na Elder Chidi Agwamba, Deacon Okechi Nwabeke onye bụ onye nke ndị amụ nke Emelogu Family. Anyị na-arịọ ka Chineke gọzie ma gbaa unu ume nye Elder Michael Desmond onye ga-ekwokwu Chukwu.
Exit of an icon with gratitude to God for a life well spent and in total submission to the will of the Almighty God. The entire family of Pa Anyatongu Nwaba of Umungwaba village in Umuimo, Njiko Umunna Autonomous Community, Osisiomangwa local government area, Abia State, regret to announce the glorious exit of our beloved son, brother, uncle, husband, father, grandfather, and great-grandfather, late Sir Apollos Iba Mageze, Ngwaba, aged 101. Burial arrangement, Monday, 1st July 2024. 3 p.m. Songs of the Dead by the Knights at his compound. Wednesday, 3rd July 2024. 5 p.m. Songs of the Dead by St. Monica's Anglican Church, Umimo Parish. Thursday, 4th July 2024. Bodilys Allied Medical Services Limited to his hometown for Line Estate. 11 a.m. Funeral service by St. Monica's Anglican Church, Umimo. 12 noon interment. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Amen. Signed, Honorable Chijoke Ayatongo for the family.
And I can't feel at home.
Pentecostal Mission International, Jesus Power Zone, Aba presents 40 Days Revival Prayer Season 2024. Theme, Heaven, the Believer's Hope. It is a moment of intensive revival prayers. Date, Saturday, 1st June to Wednesday, 10th July 2024. Venue, CPM 14/18, Alolen by 46B Ngwa Road, Aba. Time, morning section, 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Evening section, 5 p.m. daily. Ministering, Reverend John U.S.A., Reverend F.N. Daniels, Bishop Joel Mokwe, Reverend G.C. Okereke, Reverend Lawrence Egemti, Reverend F.N. Obonna, Reverend Ben O. Peter, Pastor Thomas Sambo, Reverend Charles Chijoke, Reverend Iglesias O. Anoro, and host of other ministers. Prepare your heart to experience salvation, restoration, Holy Ghost baptism, healing, and deliverance. Come and pray for the fulfillment of God's purpose in our country. Jesus powers on present 40 days.
From state to state, country to country, and across the triple W's, we bring you up to date with the latest happenings. Magic 102.9 ABBA, transforming lives through the airwaves.
Good morning.
Now, back to Ike, the Jim in the morning.
From state to state, country to country, and across the triple W's, we bring you up to date with the latest happenings. Magic 102.9 ABBA, transforming lives through the airwaves.
come to Wando. Love me now, my baby, yeah. Money my head, and I promise you don't get tired again. Give me peace, my baby, yeah. Money my head, and I promise you don't get tired again. I don't come to Wando. I don't come to Wando. If I'm first in my life, should I go see you now? Tell me now, I don't come to Wando. I'm welcome. Let me know, my baby, yeah. Money my head, and I promise you don't get tired again. Give me peace, my baby, yeah. Money my head, and I promise you don't get tired again. I don't come to Wando. I don't come to Wando. Hello, should I go see you now? Tell me now, I don't come to Wando. I'm welcome. Let me know, my baby, yeah. Money my head, and I promise you don't get tired again. Give me peace, my baby, yeah. Money my head, and I promise you don't get tired again. I don't come to Wando. 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 If I'm blessed in my love, should I go see you now? Tell me now, I don't come to Wando. Love me now, my baby, yeah.
Oh, you can say that again. Well, you had Jaden and Shapriza, yeah, bringing all the tools, extra tools for techno. Why want a song? You know, keep that on move. It's 7:22. We're looking up. We'll be talking sports in 7-8 minutes. You're gonna brace up for that. And the Euro 24, the round of 16, the highs and lows. The big names are disappointing. Yeah, I don't know what you think, but you saw what happened to Portugal. They actually fought hard. But thank God for the penalty shootout that ended in their own favor. And Romania, Netherlands today, and Turkey, Austria. You can tell where it's going because you know it's quite of interesting. You know, keep it up right here, up to the minute, all coming in minutes.
Tell me when to say love me, Ginger.
So fresh, so clean. Love me in and out. I'm feeling lean. And I'll be down now.
102.9. Good morning. Stay right here, because there's more coming up next.
The online shopping platform to get quality local and international products is in Abia. Jumia. Jumia offers thousands of products including phones, electronics, appliances, beauty and fashion products delivered at your convenience. Simply download the Jumia app and register, place your order and collect it within a week from any of our closest pickup stations at number 13 Ohafia Street, Umaya, and number 179 Azikiwe Road, close to Methodist Church, Aba. If you need assistance to place your order, just visit the Jumia pickup station closest to you and someone will help you place your order. To give you peace of mind, you can pay at the pickup station when you collect your order, and if you encounter any issues with what you bought, you can return it within 7 days and get your money back. Download the Jumia app right now and try it out. Jumia, your everyday delivered.
Nne ya nne itie milk ọ baghị uru detu yire ka ihu keduzie ọ dị milky ọfụma ọ dị creamy ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị ọ dị milky ọfụma ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ ahụrụ ya n'anya nne
nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy o nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu. Milo.
Crank it up and rock it loud. This is the number one radio. You're listening to
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
Hi, my name is Oke Bakassi, motivational comedian, Nollywood actor. Yes. I know you're listening for everything sports. Keep listening to Sports Breakfast on Magic FM 102.9.
Okay, my name is Glenn Drunker. I'm going to break my fast with Sports Breakfast because it's faster than the fast that you were breaking when you were breaking your fast. It's Sports Breakfast on Magic 102.9 ABBA. Chineke, please, Shima one more.
Drag out! This is where sports lives.
Here we go!
Football.
Driver! Matic takes the net off! Chiellini Quadrado! Oh my goodness! A special goal in a special game!
Tennis. Basketball. Formula One. Boxing. Athletic.
Justin Gatlin with a time of 9.92 seconds is the world champion.
And lots more. Sports Breakfast.
Oh my God!
Everything you need in the world of sports. We offer you that. Join Magic FM Sports Tag Team. Mondays through Fridays. 7:30 a.m. Sports Breakfast. Let's get sporty.
Well, as the second day of July 2024, 7:33 and counting right here on the frequency 102.9. A very good morning to you. Welcome to Sport Breakfast on your numero uno, Magic 102.9 FM. Samuel Okoro reporting for duty this lovely Tuesday morning. I've got Judah Chang right here, also in the building. Well, good morning to you, OJ.
Well, good morning, Samuel. Good morning to our listeners.
Well, start of the show this morning, talking other sports and, well, home to say charity begins at home. Well, Team Nigeria Wrestling, who are currently preparing in Bayelsa State, was honored by the Sanford event yesterday evening. Well, 6 qualified athletes have been in close camping exercises in Bayelsa State in the past few days. 6 wrestlers, 1 male, 5 female wrestlers will be flying the country's flag in Paris. The team would first participate in a pre-Olympic tournament in Madrid and then head out to Saarbrücken, Germany, where they would camp before traveling to Paris for the games proper. Well, 6 wrestlers, OJ, 1 male, 5 female. Borodudu, Adekuroye, and of course Cole would certainly be jostling for medals right there in Paris. The Bayelsa State government has sent them forth. They'll first fly to Germany, before hitting Paris proper for the game. Our expectations with the NWF boss, who is the current sport commissioner in Bayelsa State, doing everything, dotting the I's and crossing the T's.
Well, I think it's clear of what Adadeli Gali has done. Incredible job. Since he came on stream or he got back home, into administration, he's been able to just show the path as to how these things, can be done. Of course, as president of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation and as commissioner for sports in Bayelsa, we can clearly see that the writing is different. I mean, the arrangement is different, the pattern is different, and that's what it is. Now we're talking about a pre-Olympic campaign, exercise.
Yeah, for wrestlers.
Our wrestlers. This is just what it should be, Sam. We cannot wait till the final moments before we start talking about, okay, let's quickly get to one camp and do that. First, they'll be doing their business at home here in the country, and then we're hearing that they're going to fly, to Germany, right? Where they're going to stay before traveling to Paris for the games. And it will not be a surprise, if the wrestlers come back with medals like they've always done anyway. So what he's done is to even give them a better platform, a better opportunity to go out there and compete against the best. And I tell you one thing, Sam, that if we're going to be counting our medals of any color at the games, wrestling would be one area that definitely, will be picking medals from. And I'm really excited. The athletes, if you speak with them, they'll tell you how excited and how glad they are, of course, with wrestlers under the current leadership of Daniel Igali. Incredible job Sam is doing.
Incredible job Daniel Igali is done. Kudos to him. Kudos to the ESCOs also of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation. Away from that, let's talk Wimbledon. That started yesterday. The All England Club makes a return. It's the grass court season. And we want to say we're excited to see them don the whites. Orlando Murray will make a final decision today as to whether he's fit enough to play at the Wimbledon singles later today. That 7-year-old Briton who had a cyst on his back, removed 9 days ago, decided to play Thomas Makak of the Czech Republic at about 6:30 p.m. today. Well, Murray is giving himself as long as possible to be ready to play in what will be his Wimbledon farewell. The two-time champion is planning to retire much later this year. If he's not fit enough for one of the final appearances in the singles, Murray could still play in the doubles alongside older brother Jamie later this week. Speaking after the practice earlier yesterday, Murray said, "I'll have a chat with my team, speak to my family this evening and make a decision." Well, he's yet to make that decision. I actually thought the decision should have been made, before today. Is this because he is Britain? He was actually given a wild card, to come in. Why is he holding the All England Club by the jugular?
Well, I think the organizers should be blamed, Sam, for this uncertainty. Tournament started yesterday, and the player who's scheduled to play today is undecided yet as to whether or not he's going to, take up the racket. So what happens to his opponent who is preparing? Your opponent, as an opponent, I need to watch your videos, look at your strong points. So I'm not even sure if you're going to play. I think what the All England Club are doing is not fair. Yes, maybe I understand the fact that he's British and all of that. It's his final season, but you don't hold the whole tournament to ransom because you are Andy Murray. If you're not fit, then don't get into it. If you're fit, get into it. If you're going to battle it. You're not helping the sport by all of this. Okay, as of today, you're scheduled to play today. You're not sure. Sam, that game is scheduled for about 6:30 or 4:30, about 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time, and Andy Murray is not sure as at this morning.
4:30. I think
4:30
p.m.
He's not sure as to whether he's going to take part or not. I don't think it's okay. I think it's quite disrespectful to 6:30. I think it's quite disrespectful to everybody who's part of this tennis team. It's not by force now. Okay, you've confirmed your participation, whether or not your back is aching or not. You're going to take part in the doubles alongside your elder brother Jamie. That's fine. So the singles, and then you have somebody who is scheduled to come up against this whole. Okay, if by 3:30, and this says, okay, I'm not playing, then okay, this is taking everything away from the man who's been prepared. Yes, even though the man is going to get through to the next round, but it's still that psychological battle that he's dealing with. Whether or not am I going to play today or not, my opponent is not sure. I don't think it's the way to go.
Okay, well, Andy Murray, fingers are crossed on him, really.
But I really, really love that he takes part in this.
Even if it's just one game, you can decide to lose honorably and say, you know what, I've given it my all as far as, the All England Club is concerned, I'm done. It's okay. But for you to say you're undecided, even as at this morning, boy, go to that court, man, and get yourself beaten.
You know what's even shocking is that because this report came yesterday, he was supposed to decide yesterday, and he left the decision
for today.
So
when exactly are you going to decide?
Maybe
by 5:30,
12 or 3:30 or 4:30 p.m.
Anyways, the defending champion Carlos Alcaraz opened his Wimbledon title defense with a hard-fought victory over Estonian qualifier Mark Lajal. The Spaniard won 7-6, 7-5, 6-2 to begin proceedings on centre court. Alcaraz is attempting to win back-to-back major titles after triumphing at the French Open last month. Stepping onto the court, it's the most beautiful court I have played on, said the 21-year-old. I still get nerves when I play here. I practiced for 45 minutes on Thursday, and it was the first time I was nervous on practice because I was playing on this court. Well, Lajal, who is also 21 years old, battled hard on his first appearance in the main court of a Grand Slam. Honestly, it surprised me a little bit because I haven't seen him playing or practicing too much, added Alcaraz. Well, Alcaraz actually started his title defense on a good note against Lajal, the Estonian.
Well, good note, but not a smooth note. The first two sets were a bit tricky. I went into tiebreakers. I was expecting more of a convincing performance, from him. But then someone would say, who cares? It's all about progression or passage into the next one. But then what early wins or what smooth victories do for you is that gives you time. Right, instead of playing say maybe 2 hours or 3 hours, you probably see off your opponent in 45 minutes or 30 minutes, and then you go, you rest your body, get prepared for the next one. But what he's done over a qualifier is that he's labored to victory over a qualifier. For me, that's concerning. That's a bit disturbing. I hope this is just a one-off. Let's see how he progresses. He says, well, it feels good. It feels good to be back on grass and all of that. He's won the last Grand Slam, the French Open, so he's the man to beat. I said that yesterday, but you disagreed. I think he's got a lot going for him now. He's younger, he's more energetic, he's not got injury concerns about his game right now. He's winning games. He's got that momentum flowing for him, and I hope he can take that, all the way. But to have labored to that victory this time was a bit disturbing for me.
Okay, well, disturbing for OJ. Meanwhile, we'll switch now to talk the ladies, where Ima Raducanu says winning ugly on how Wimbledon return was all that mattered as she came through a first-round battle against Mexican lucky loser Renata Zarazua. The 21-year-old Briton, who missed last year's tournament through injury, claimed a 7-6, 6-3 victory on center court. Well, OJ, Raducanu is back, and of course she takes credit after winning ugly at her return to Wimbledon.
Well, I mean, for her, I think it's about winning whichever way it is. Our first set was a bit tricky. Some actually went into tiebreak there, which she eventually won. 7-love, and then winning the second set 6-3. At center court. I mean, she's gonna be the one that will be looked at every time. I mean, she's British.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a local champion. So a lot of attention will be going her way. She was supposed to be playing to the second seed, Katarina and Alexandrova, and thought she would be the complete underdog in her first appearance at the All England Club. But of course, let's see. I mean, she's a bit.
Do you think she's back?
I don't know.
Because we've seen her preparations, geared towards the Wimbledon. She's looking fine again. Got to the semi-finals of the Queen's Cup. She's just looking dapper. I want to believe she's back. Yeah.
Well, like I said, I mean, I'm going to wait to see. I think it's rather too early.
He doesn't want to conclude.
Yes, because one, she was supposed to play somebody else, and then the person she was supposed to play withdrew, right? And then she had to face somebody else again. But she's saying she's drawing inspiration from the. See why I don't like this England team to the win games. That she's drawing inspiration from England's 2-1 comeback victory. That's where she's drawing inspiration from, to keep on going, winning ugly, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter how she will. But I think yes, you might want to say for her, with all the injuries and the setbacks she's had, maybe winning ugly can be excused.
Okay.
Right. After all, people just want to see her win again. I mean, winning the Grand Slam, the US Open for the first time at age, was it 18?
Yeah,
18, 17. And then she's 3 years on. She hasn't really quite done anything, right? So maybe just winning ugly might be okay for her. But I bet you, Sam, even when she wins, after that, we start asking her, come, you need to win with finesse.
Okay.
You need to be able to convince us that, yes, you're the lady to beat.
Show us walking.
That's what we're asking for. Well, let's see how it goes for her. I mean, she's still got a lot of years ahead of her.
Yeah. Well, OJ will deny her his relationship with Ima Raducanu.
I don't know why you forcing down Raducanu on me.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying why you would.
Let me tell you my part, Sam. Okay. First, it was Maria Sharapova.
I mean, we all know that,
right?
Before she was,
and then she left the scene.
No, she
great, beautiful tennis player. I mean,
she was retired.
She made a mark in the tennis world.
I need to put it clearly so that she was retired.
Not many times do we see tennis players with finesse and guile.
You just like her because she's fine.
No, she's not the most beautiful, but she's got style. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
Yes, no, she's not.
She has charisma.
I didn't say she has
charisma. She has courage.
We don't see that with tennis players all the time. And of course I moved on to Osaka, but Osaka, did herself.
So you didn't even allow me land. I said, why you would deny Ima Raducanu? You cannot deny Naomi Osaka. So I was coming to Naomi Osaka.
But I left her team a long time ago.
Oh, really?
I mean, we are with Iga Swiatek now.
You don't even have a base, man. But Naomi Osaka said it feels like a dream as she made a winning return on her first appearance at the Wimbledon for 5 years. 4-time Grand Slam champion came through 6-1, 1-6, 6-4 against Dane Parry in the first round on court 2. Japan Osaka returned to the tour in 2024 after the birth of her first child and daughter Shai a year ago. Well, Naomi Osaka, OJ, she played the 113th ranked player and it didn't look like she was smooth all through. Still disturbing for one who was started as the queen of the courts. Your XX now. Two X's.
Well, she's ranked 113th.
Oh, she's ranked 113th,
yeah, in the world. She missed the tournament, a few times. Got into motherhood. You know what it is. I mean, after the birth of a child, a woman never really remains the same. You know, even if you're going to get back to your old self, then that means you must have to overwork yourself. Or either you're not doing motherly duties, you're not breastfeeding, you're doing exclusive, whatever it is, right? So, but if you want to go. You want to do motherhood, you give birth, you're breastfeeding your baby, you're taking you cannot be the same anymore.
Takes a toll on you.
Takes a toll. I mean, Serena Williams, we saw that. I mean, she never really got to lay her hands on that 23rd Grand Slam.
Yeah, 23rd.
Yeah, I mean,
24th.
24th, okay.
24th.
To equal Margaret Court's record for Osaka. Well, you know, I think she's not going to be around, Sam, the truth. If my humble opinion.
But she's young.
She's 26 years.
Yes, she's young.
She's 26. But I never really think she's going to be that old Osaka we saw.
Okay.
Of course, like, stunned the whole world, beat Serena Williams in that, was it US Open final? Twice. I mean, winning Grand Slams, but something always has to give way. Even the players who've gone on maternity leave and made returns, they have never really caught it again. Okay, they've just come, they've made the headlines upon return. I can't remember, is it Caroline Wozniacki?
Caroline Wozniacki and a few other players. She made a return last year as well.
We had Clyde Jastas, who made a return, never really caught it. Something must give way.
Okay, so you think something must give way for her?
Yeah, something must give way. Well, I mean, she's still going to be around maybe a few years, but I'm not sure she's going to be one of the top ranked players. 133rd ranked in the world right now.
She's going to come through eventually.
Let's see.
Well, Coco Golf, my own girlfriend now, actually.
That one is still single now. Fresh and sound. Untouched.
The final match on Santa Claus Coco. Well, she breezed into the second round with a commanding 6-1, 6-2 victory over a fellow American, Caroline Dolehide. Well, I mean, nothing more to say. Coco Golf, she's young. Exclusive for me.
Yeah, young, untouched, and so
what's that? Don't pay any attention to it this morning. Let's take a break from other sports and talk football on the show.
We're gonna show you how we rap.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
Yo, it's your boy Chris Brown right here.
What up? It's your boy Jay-Z.
Coming to the stage.
Magic 102.9.
Well, certainly, we own the city, we own the state. It's Magic, it's 102.9. Yes, we're transmitting from the Enyimba City, Abia State, Nigeria. Well, it's Sport Breakfast, Samuel Okoro alongside OJ Ferrari this morning, talking football on the show. But due to the expiration of his contract, Super Eagles goalkeeper Peter Sochima has decided to leave Rivers United, according to reports. Also, Chima started the season on a good note with the pride of Rivers, and his performance earned him a call up to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Midway into the season, a poor form forced him out of the Rivers United first team and had to stay on the bench for the later part of the season. Also, Chima yesterday confirmed his departure from Rivers United. Clubs in the league are currently working round the clock to secure the services ahead of the new season. Well, the new season supposedly will start on the 31st of July. OJ, our team certainly have begun preparations, acquiring players who they think would fit into their philosophy for the new season, ahead of the new season as well. Yeah. Victor Sochima, one experienced hand. He's caught it with Rivers United, and I think major clubs in the league will be looking at the services of Victor Sochima.
Well, definitely.
If I were Enyimba, I'll probably be looking in his direction, because Ojo Olorunleke is no longer with Enyimba Football Club.
But then there's still Basajari.
There's Basajari, there's Ani Ozem, so well.
Well, the truth is that he's not going to be searching for a club for too long.
No, but true.
I mean, he's an established goalkeeper, even though he had some difficult moments midway during the course of last season. But he's still Sochima, by the way, Super Eagles goalkeeper. Let's not forget that he had a few moments with the Eagles under Pesero.
Yeah, under Pesero.
So, like I said, he's not going to be looking for a job for too long. I expect some of the big clubs, like you said, to come calling. Be the Aimbas of this world, the Aqua Uniteds of this world. Abia Warriors, for instance, have lost the service of Femi Thomas.
Yeah. Think he'll be jostling that place with Alicia.
Alicia could need competition.
Okay.
He needs competition, so maybe Sochima could well offer that.
Okay.
Or maybe even leave the country. After all, Ojo Olorunleke is going to Sudan.
Yeah,
there could be a few clubs here and there around the continent looking for his services, and I'm sure he would gladly jump on it.
Okay, well, let's see how that pans out, really. And of course, away from that, we can actually tell you former Super Eagles coach, OJ's very good friend. OJ's certainly has a lot of friends on the show this morning. Well, I'm talking Pesero. He's on the line to coach Saudi Arabia Pro League first team Al Riyadh. The information from the oil-rich country indicates Pesero, that previously coached the Saudi Arabian national team, is one of the two being considered to replace Odia Hellman at the Saudi club, which placed 14th at the end of last season. It is gathered that Pesero has a competitor, a Spanish coach, Javier Pereira, who is also lined up for the job. Well, we just had to bring this to you. It's not like it matters.
It's good to keep tabs with our former employees. Let's know what they're doing, if they've actually moved on well, or if they've actually left and are suffering. It's important to know that.
Did he move on well?
Well, he's leading the Benin Republic team right now. We've seen them beat Nigeria. They're on course, of course.
So did he move on well?
Time will tell whether or not. I mean, if he takes Benin Republic to the World Cup, that would be great.
You're being strategic with your answer.
No,
are you a politician?
No, he's not moved on to one of the biggest teams in Africa or even in the world, right? Benin Republic are one of the lowly rated teams. But I'm saying that time will judge whether or not. I mean, if he qualifies them for the Nations Cup, for instance,
and the
World Cup, they go there, do well, he will look back and say, yes, maybe I actually made a good move. I don't know. I'm not sure he's earning as much as he was earning with us.
No.
But one thing is at the time, they will not owe him and play hanky-panky with him.
No, they won't.
They will not owe him and play hanky-panky. So moving on well is relative.
Relative in this case.
If you move on to a job where you're old before and then you're not old anymore, your money comes as and when do you?
It could be moving on well.
It could be moving on well.
Meanwhile, we can tell you, Prime Minister of Ethiopia has announced that the country is interested in bidding to host the 2029 African Cup of Nations. While speaking to media in Addis Ababa, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said they have what it takes to return the AFCON to Ethiopia. He emphasized that they only need to add a few more stadia to be able to host the AFCON. Ethiopia hosted the 2029 AFCON. Will be sending OJ to Ethiopia.
Well, East Africa hasn't really had a shot at it.
In the last...
It's
been a long time now.
It's been a long time. So it would be nice if they are... If they are willing...
Equatorial Guinea is not
it's not.
It's not even East Africa.
So they could maybe, but I mean, they have to, like he said there, it's not enough to just express desire to host. You must be proper and fit. Proper and fit means that your infrastructure must be in place. Stadiums, hotels, transport systems, security. These are the things that will be looked at.
All of these things first must be checked.
Yes, checked. Right now there is no FIFA certified stadium even in Ethiopia to host an international game. Most of the times, I think they move to neighboring countries or thereabout to alternative venues, to host tournaments. So there's a lot that has to be done between now and then. It's about 7 or 8 years, from now. The authorities, even maybe less.
5 years, though.
It's even less because you need to do a lot between now and the next maybe 2-3 years to convince CAF that you're actually willing or proper or fit enough, to host in a tournament, Africa's premier football tournament.
Okay, let's take a break now from talking Africa, talking Nigeria. Let's switch gears to talk European football this morning. Of course, we have the Euros upon us.
We got our secrets hidden inside our bones.
Well, it's turning out to be the Euros of the struggles for the big teams, right? Appearing to adjust his mask a couple of times during France's last 16th win against Belgium. It was clear Kylian Mbappe is not yet comfortable wearing it. But he's not the only one in France's forward line looking uncomfortable as the side once again failed to deliver in front of goal. Instead, it was Jan Ventergen's own goal in the 85th minute when Randall Colomwani's strike deflected off him. That was enough to send Le Bleu into the quarterfinals of the Euros 2024. That took the tally in Germany to 3 goals, none of which have been scored from an open play. France had 19 shots against the Belgians, but just 2 were on target, and ultimately it was a touch of fortune that saw them through. Goals or the lack of has been an issue raised regularly in France press conferences after games in Germany, but once again boss Didier Deschamps was defiant when faced with criticism of his side's inefficiency or efficiency in attack. Yes, that's the story of France, the Le Bleu so far against Belgium.
When exactly would they score?
That's the question. No goal from open play yet from the French team. We saw the one scored by against Poland.
Penalty.
That was a penalty. Kylian Mbappe opening his Euros account. Before then, it's not been the kind of tournament they had hoped for. France, of course, one of the favorites for the tournament, but they've looked off color. Let's talk about that.
One of your favorites.
One of the favorites.
One of
mine and a general perspective. A lot of teams, yes, the French team were one of the teams that were also touted, Sam. I mean, they are one of the top ranked teams in the world. You can't even write them off.
I'm not writing them. I'm just saying.
And of course, my favorite team, or the team that I put my money on, is also not maybe convincing just yet. Portugal.
No, take that intro again, please. You say it's also not.
They're not convincing just yet now. Bar the 3-0 win over Turkey in the group stage.
I just want you to take it again so that you make me feel excited.
If you have to go and listen to Offendon to feel good. But Cristiano Ronaldo, was left in tears after his penalty was saved in extra time. But Portugal will still progressed, to the quarterfinals of Euro 2024 following a dramatic shootout victory over Slovenia. Portugal superstar captain saw his penalty kept out by Atletico Madrid goalkeeper Jan Oblak, and he was consoled by his teammates as fans chanted his name in the stand. I mean, his greatness personified. But he recovered to score. Do you know what it means, Sam? To miss a penalty in extra time, Ronaldo must have eyes in his blood. Eyes.
Do you want us to use the next 3 minutes to dissect Ronaldo?
I'm here with you, Sam. I'm not going anywhere. You must have eyes in your blood to be able to step up again.
It's not only eyes. It's diamond. It's tease. And composure.
I was scared for him, Sam. He had missed a penalty. He was crying. He was looking really dejected and
but, I mean, why is he emotionally disturbing us?
I mean, that's typical.
I mean, Ronaldo. Why is he shedding tears for the camera?
That's typical Ronaldo.
He's the camera can't shed tears. I don't understand
typical
why.
Ronaldo. He's always wanting to win.
But
I think that's the difference.
You missed a penalty, man. I mean, you are in fact you're nicknamed Penaldo for a reason. You missed a penalty in extra time. You could easily have knocked your team off the Euros. You're supposed to lead that team.
Yeah, like he's led them all through.
How?
Regardless.
Not scoring a goal at the tournament. It is a big shame. It's beyond. I don't want to use the words in my head this morning, but it's a big shame that a player of his magnitude. He scored 34 goals in Saudi Arabia.
He has magnitude.
He does certainly. I cannot deny that.
I didn't know that.
No, I cannot deny that.
Who is he?
I have to be very honest with myself.
Tell me a little more about him.
Well, I'm coming. He scored 34 goals in Saudi Pro League.
Wow.
I mean, he forced himself to the Euros. He's how old now? 39 going to 40?
Wow.
Or going on to 40?
I need a little more.
4 games. You've played almost every minute, and you cannot find the back of the net. Even penalty when they give you, score.
I mean, he's not the only one struggling, Sam. All of the big names besides Musiala. Who again? Okay, Musiala scored 3 goals in this tournament.
Yeah.
Who again? So it's been a tournament that has been short of goals. We're talking about France now, even not having scored to score from an open play.
But Kylian Mbappe has registered a goal.
A penalty.
He registered now. They give you penalty yesterday. You know if you register. Even me, I'm going to register penalty. I don't understand.
Well, he was involved in the thick of things anyways throughout the night.
Wait now, you just want to choke this guy with news.
You see, he get one shot in.
You see,
please.
That's the only thing we have said this tournament.
Maybe I go check on Blacklist when I reach the okay. When they won't finish up with bullets. That was a dynamite.
That's the last game. You see, Indian is complicated. You see that video? It's Indian is shot. You see that shot? Oh, that's go now.
Really cannot kill him. But of course, the star of the night was Diego Costa. Yes, I mean he saved 3 spot kicks. No one has ever done that at the Euros, and of course he was the man of the moment yesterday. The youngest of the 3 keepers. They've got Jose Sa, they've got Rui Patricio, who is the oldest, and Diego Costa, the youngest of them.
The Portugal keeper.
Yes, of course, saving 3 penalties on the night, and of course it was.
I just think Slovenia were very terrible with their spot kicks.
Yes, they were terrible, and they had the chance to win that. Sesko had a through-on, one-on-one with the keeper.
115 minutes
in the extra time. How on earth? It was a mistake from Pepe, and he didn't take advantage of that, so they have to lick their wounds. But then Sam, the winner of that will not play. Portugal will not play France in the quarterfinals.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's Portugal versus France. In the quarterfinals of the Euros.
2 JBT.
While of course it's going to be
Portugal can use time and enter extra time, enter semi-final.
So we have Germany versus Spain. We have England versus Switzerland. We have France versus Portugal. And then the ties today will determine who plays who. Romania takes on Netherlands at 5 p.m. while Turkey will be up against Austria at 8 p.m. So the winners of this tie meet each other in the quarterfinal stage.
Yes, sir.
And of course, the Copa America is also happening, Sam, in the US of A. Not much of traction that is getting, but then Bolivia lost to Panama 1-3. The USA, this result now means that they're out of the tournament. They were beaten by Uruguay by 1-0. Talking about teams that have stood out so far, Uruguay have now won 3 of 3 in the tournament.
You didn't compliment Argentina like this, because they also won 3 of 3.
We talked about this already now.
But you didn't compliment them like this.
I did. And maybe you didn't listen. Maybe you're not paying attention.
One man is coming at me this morning. Promise Obu says this guy is always against Ronaldo. It is Messi against. It's Messi versus. So you have to stand for one. I'm not standing for Ronaldo. The whole world, even outside the world, knows that I'm Team Messi. So you want me to be supporting Ronaldo? I don't understand. When we catch him, we forgive.
When you see greatness, you appreciate it.
Of course, now when you see Messi, you appreciate Messi. Of course, that's the size of the package this morning.
The man with the most number of goals in international football.
But no World Cup. Okay, can we continue? Or you want us to go?
Thank you so much, guys, for your time this morning. We'll be back at 6 o'clock.
Well, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful morning. ActDJ returns with the rest of the Magic Morning Show. A beautiful morning to you.
Neya.
Nne itie milk.
Oba yuru, detu yireke ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo. Fine ladies and gentle moi. This one gets 4G and big battery. The memory big way and it no cost at all. This one now the itel A50. Oh yeah, wrong, go buy your own. Get itel A50, your affordable 4G smartphone in 4 stores near you. Also get 500 megabyte monthly for 6 months. Plus 100% data bonus with MTN when you buy itel A50. Terms and conditions apply. Join the new itel.
The search for Nigeria's bravest children is on. The 16th Indomie Heroes Awards theme, The Unsung Heroes, is here. A CSR initiative powered by Duffield Prima Foods Limited. The Indomie Heroes Awards call on young Nigerians to share their heroic stories in any of these categories: social, intellectual, or physical bravery. Are you aged 15 and below? Visit heroesofnigeria.com to submit story of your brave acts. Entry closes by July 10.
Yaba, Oyinbo. Enter with your
Conductor, give me my change now.
Closes by July 10.
Yaba, Oyinbo. Enter with your
Conductor, give me my change now.
Conductor, we don't stay here for some time now, but now.
I beg, conductor, give me back my money, make I come down. My head, no, child.
Give me my change.
No, don't finish me with conductor.
Conductor, so you get headache and body pain.
Why you not tell us before, bro?
Take Medic 55.
Medic 55 na brand of paracetamol where they relieve headache, body pain, and feverish conditions. Just take 2 tablets of Medic 55 and you go feel relief.
My body don't say. Thank you, Medic 55. Yaba, Oyinbo. Yaba.
Now Orange Drugs Limited, they distribute her. If symptoms never stop after 3 days.
Magic 102.9. We
are this. We're also
102.9 FM. The Buzz.
My name is Clinton Drunk, and I am here with ActDJ. I don't know why they say ActDJ, because G in Igbo is yam. That means ActDJ and stew and plantain.
We got our secrets hidden inside our bones. Starlight that bleeds when all of the lights come on. It's a beautiful miracle. How you lift me up when I feel low. Beautiful, everglow. Now we're shining like a sea of gold. Yeah, we're on fire tonight, like a million diamonds in the sky, and lost in all the light.
Oh, that sure sound, man. Each time you hear this, you just feel like jumping off your skin.
Whatever it is they did in this song, it always gets me.
Yeah, it's simply electric.
Certainly.
That's the theme song.
We're on fire.
We're on fire, smoking way down. In Europe, in Germany, that's what's happening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We saw what played out yesterday, gentlemen. The France-Belgium was an explosive encounter. Yes, we saw both teams, battling intensely for a spot in the next round. Remained goalless to the 85th minute.
Yes, sir.
Before the lucky goal, and it's more like showcased the high stakes of knockout football.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't see the game, Mike. I was actually asking OJ this morning how it panned out. I've not also seen the replay. I've not watched the highlights as well. But I was hoping, like I told OJ this morning, that France would easily, walk that.
It wasn't easy. Though the possession here was like on their side, and Belgium had their own chances, but somehow he went south. 85th minute. Before the lucky goal came, OJ, were you surprised at the end?
No, I was actually hoping for a draw in that game.
Okay.
On the basis of what I've seen, from the two teams this season, France have not been very, very sharp in front of goal. As a matter of fact, yet to score from open play. The Belgians create a lot of chances, but they keep fluffing their lines. So I was hoping that a draw, would be the result yesterday. So. As it went on 85th minute or thereabouts, I was like, okay, my prediction was right after all, for that own goal. But for the Belgians, it was clear that the French team were the better team, right? That was clear. But what they were trying out to prove was they didn't want France to
humiliate them.
They wanted to prove something to France. That was more of it, for the Belgians. But it's a tournament of very few goals from the big teams.
Especially, I was coming to that this time. I don't know what you think. Most of the big guns, the big names, not like what you. I know a lot of people lost money. Yesterday, did you put money into?
No, it was England's game that cost my money.
You cashed out before the.
No. They cut it. They cut my money.
His love for England.
No, if you should remove emotions out of this.
There was no emotion.
Okay.
Slovakia.
Okay, you're looking at it.
Let's Slovakia now.
The England of old is not the England of now.
No, the truth is I now realize that all of the hype surrounding England, they facade.
Yeah,
because you play Luxembourg, you play North Macedonia, you play San Marino,
you struggle,
you win effortlessly,
and
you feel it's Uhuru,
like uniting the preseason.
But you come to a major tournament like the Euros, and look at the way they're struggling, even against small teams. Well, you're talking about goals, I think I quite agree with you because as of the last Euros, the group stage had 220 goals, but this Euros at the group stage had about 85 goals. You can see the disparity.
Yes.
I mean, little or no goals have really come into this tournament. Teams have been really, really defensive at the back.
Defensive? You think it's being defensive? I don't think it's just about being defensive.
The boys have not stepped up.
Well, I think the boys have not stepped up. Yes, the strikers have not really been that level like they should be. I think that's more of the case. You see
Harry Kane, Ronaldo's, Kylian Mbappe's, I mean, these guys have not really. Kai Havertz, of Germany, they're yet to step up.
After the group stage and the round of 16 games, the top scorer is on 3 goals.
That's very frustrating.
That just explains everything right now. I mean, Ronaldo hasn't scored yet.
So Ronaldo, I'm coming to that. I don't know, but Ronaldo missed a crucial penalty in the extra time. And BBC were quick to react and renamed him Cristiano Penaldo. I don't know. He wept like a baby. You saw it all.
Emotional blackmail.
Yes. I don't know. But
I mean, it just shows
that. You think the BBC are just being too harsh on him?
No, I actually think they're actually.
Cristiano Penaldo.
That's quite light. I mean, if I were to be the editor of that, I mean, I know what acronym I would have come up with, but I mean, let's go with Cristiano penalty.
The editor on the was actually a Messi fan.
How can you say that? How do you know that?
Disrespect Ronaldo in that manner.
Is it not a Cristiano penalty?
Who has not missed the penalty?
Is it not a Cristiano penalty?
Crucial. Has the little one not missed penalties before?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Has the little one not missed penalties before?
But this is the shit.
But let me ask you.
Cristiano penalty.
After the crucial miss, the question became: should Ronaldo have prioritized teamwork over personal glory?
He's a sport.
But you can see, before you answer that question, OJ, I know you're a huge fan of Ronaldo. Yeah. You saw from the beginning of this game, this tournament, even last night, that the pressure was so much on him. He was so frustrated, looking for the goal at all costs, but he couldn't come. And now he saw the opportunity, and he took it. But somehow it went south.
You could also say same if Mbappe had missed the penalty against Poland, are we going to say the same thing? These are top players. Every team has a designated penalty taker, 1, 2, 3. At the point where the number one is on the field of play, he takes it. It's as easy as that.
But what I'm asking is, do you feel he should have delegated that?
Why would he?
The pressure at a pivotal moment in the game.
Does pressure get to people at that level? I don't think so.
Well, he got
there was so much pressure.
No, he only missed.
Don't deny that.
No, I don't think it was a case of pressure. It was a case of the keeper just picking the right direction yesterday.
Because he was
Ronaldo picked his angle. He played the ball. If the keeper had died the other way, that ball would have gone through the net. It was a case of Oblak being spot on yesterday. I don't think it was a case of pressure on
Ronaldo. This argument will actually live on, Ike. Whether the penalty taker missed or if the goalkeeper was actually spot on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be an argument that would rage on till eternity.
Yes,
I mean, is he a bad penalty taker? Is he a good goalkeeper?
We can only say it's a bad penalty if the penalty had gone off the target or the penalty had gone away from goal.
But the same argument you made now. So if the goalkeeper had actually gone the other way, it would have been a good penalty.
He would have scored.
So, but he scores.
How was it? Was it pressure?
The point exactly. He scored. He would score if Oblak had gone the other way.
Yes.
So meaning it was not a bad penalty.
It was not a bad penalty.
Good. So he scores usually. It's a routine for him. So is he a good penalty taker or is the goalkeeper spot on? That's what I said. It's going to be an argument till eternity.
Yeah, we don't have much. OJ, don't start this argument again.
No. I'm saying when you say pressure, would there be any bigger pressure than for someone to take the first penalty yesterday after he had missed in the game?
Well, I think
there are people who have dealt with pressure all their lives.
It took a lot of balls from him to actually step up to take that first penalty.
If it was a case of pressure, Ronaldo wouldn't have stepped up.
But from the angle, let's look at it from this angle. Now, we know it was all out. The quest for a goal was all over him. You can't deny that. And knowing that the miss of that penalty with a pivotal moment in the game, and the pressure on you, I say, hey, I don't think I can stand that. I know I'm good at this, but let me take a chance.
Do you know if he hadn't stepped up, there are people who would say, man, you're a coward.
It's something I told OJ.
He's the leader of the team. So at what point do you now come forward to lead your team if you're actually the leader of the team?
Well, the most important thing is the team qualified. The take home for me is he's yet to score at this tournament. The last Euros he scored about 5 goals or 4 goals, if my memory serves me right now. He is aging. Let's be very honest with ourselves. If this man is going to lead Portugal to the 2026 World Cup,
at a point in the game, maybe the beginning of the second half, I expected the coach to
yank him off.
Yeah. Why would you yank him off? He was involved in that game all through.
No.
He was involved in that game all through.
You watched the wrong game.
No.
He was involved in the game.
Let's admit the fact that he did not score.
Mary and Joseph.
Yes.
He was involved in the game.
Yes.
With how many shots on target?
Ronaldo had how many misses yesterday? Oblak saved
it was not his day. Take him off.
Firing blank.
For who to come and score? For who?
Okay, they don't have any other player in Germany, in Portugal.
God! See question.
No other player they have in Portugal.
Who do they have?
So how many goals has he scored in this tournament?
How many?
They cannot take him out.
Mbappe that has not scored, has he been taken off?
At least he scored 1 goal.
There are players and there are players. There are players who are.
No, they're not players. They're not players. Okay. He has not scored a goal in this tournament.
Who then has scored?
A leader of the team that has yet to score a goal at this tournament. Take him off the team.
Has Messi scored? How many goals?
How many assists has he? Is his team not doing well?
His assistant.
No, is his team not doing well?
His Portugal not doing well.
How are they doing well? Struggling to beat Slovenia.
The truth of the matter is that
not an opportunity to score penalty yesterday. You score.
Besides the fact that Ronaldo comes with the goals.
Which goals?
The team needs leadership.
No, OJ, which goals?
Yes, he's not scoring goals.
No, he's not scoring.
Take him off.
Why?
Why? Because he's not scoring.
Someone could lose his job.
Hold on. OJ, let me. I'm just sorry to disappoint you. But if you check the level of tears that came after that penalty, it tells you that the pressure on him was
it's
so
too
high.
much. He's disappointed in himself. OJ, are you Ronaldo?
But you're speaking for him. Are you him?
No, because we can see clearly.
It's a case of a man wanting to win all the time.
To win each other.
At every point in that game, when he missed chances, you could see his reaction.
When was the last time we won?
When he missed chances, you could see he was almost tearing himself apart.
When was the last time we won a major tournament?
Okay, let's kill this. You can continue this debate in the evening. But on a real tip, if you look at this, like if you are the coach and going into the last eight,
yeah, last 8.
Mm-hmm.
Last 8, yes.
Yeah, they're up against France. I think they're up against France in this game, right? Or would you rather keep him on the bench, maybe come off the bench in the second half and watch them and try some new things?
The unfortunate thing about Ronaldo is
the question is who is there to stand in his stead.
Wait now, wait.
Check the
The unfortunate thing is
is it
Felix? Felix is still young, and he could give you that surprise you've been looking for from the beginning of the tournament to last night. Ronaldo was.
The person keeping Felix out of time is not Ronaldo. It's whether Bruno Fernandes or maybe even Palina that's keeping Felix out of the team.
Bernardo Silva.
What's the name? This boy at the PSG, this Ramos boy.
Ramos.
He's the only person that can come in for Ronaldo, and he's not proven. He's not proven yet. Even at PSG, how many goals did he return? So as a manager, you look at these things.
But PSG they're playing in one of the 5 top leagues in Europe.
To play? I'm saying, what have you done? What's your return? What's your ratio? Your goal ratio? When a manager is trying to make changes in a team, he looks at his bench. The ones that
hold on. So you're saying Ronaldo can play 120 minutes back to back?
We saw what happened yesterday. Now
it happened, but then recall what happened last time. What happened last time? He was taking out the pitch. He almost fought himself.
He fought.
Kicked. The last man that tried to destabilize Ronaldo from that team lost his job.
Oh, people are not threatening managers with job.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine? They're not threatening managers.
So, are you guys endorsing?
We are militants.
Okay, OJ is Ronaldo's #1 fan. Hold on, I understand you're Ronaldo's #1. I'm a huge fan too. But the new name, BBC's new name for Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Are you endorsing that? Or
Not
you
at all. Not at all. That was disrespectful. I'm not even going to look at that message. I'm not even going to open that message or even read it up.
Yes.
Players miss penalties. It happens. Yes. And it's even on record that the greatest players that also miss penalties at major tournaments. Roberto Baggio missed at 1994. Messi has missed penalties. We've had a lot of misses. So why would you single out singular Ronaldo?
But they've gone on to win major tournaments as well.
Has he not won the Euros? Has he not won the Champions League? Has he not won the game? He has won virtually everywhere he's been to. Scored the most number of goals.
Okay, thank you. Put your hands together for OJ, please.
By the World Cup, though.
I love the analysis you gave me, but then, so it's no longer Cristiano.
No,
let's just leave Ronaldo. Let's just leave Ronaldo.
Just leave that BBC editor. Just leave that man.
No, he's been Ronaldo for a long time.
Yes, sir. Yes, right. Okay. Now, away from that, it's 8:19 already. I don't know. Copa America, USA host bundled and dumped out of the tournament. Uruguay beat them early hours of this morning.
As they should. They've had a disappointing campaign at the Copa America. I actually thought they'll be one of those teams that will qualify from the group. We did see Canada, who are new entrants into this. As they were invited. They've qualified to the quarterfinals of the Copa America. Unfortunately for USA, they've not done same. They've been lethargic. They've been very distasteful. Where has been a major culprit, for this USA team. Unfortunately, but you know that football doesn't really reside with the USA team. They're just a makeshift. So to say. For Uruguay,
they have their own kind of football.
Yeah, they'll look back at that loss to Panama. On match day 2. I regret it because obviously the game against Uruguay was going to be
in Uruguay's favor.
Uruguay's favor. They had won their first game of the tournament. They won by 2-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
Lost to Panama.
Their second game, that loss to Panama was a spoiler. So I mean, they exit the tournament in a very disappointing fashion. As a host of the tournament, they would have loved to go as far as possible. And the good thing is that Uruguay are playing so well now. I mean, 3 wins from 3 games. Incredible. Panama.
It was surprising to me.
Yes, they've been the surprise package of the tournament so far. They've also booked a place in the next round. USA Bolivia exit the tournament. Venezuela, Ecuador also progressed.
Yes.
Mexico also out of the tournament.
Mexico.
Chile, one of the biggest stumbling blocks for Argentina, also out of the tournament.
Let's look at this. In the early hours of tomorrow morning, I think Brazil up against Colombia.
Yeah.
What do you say to that game, Sam?
Well, Brazil to win.
About 2 a.m.
Yeah, Brazil to win.
You sure?
Yes, Brazil to win. As much as they've not been, very convincing, but we did see their last performance. It was a 3-0 bashing, really for them. Vinicius Junior with a brace in that one. I think they are beginning to send a message. They're beginning to look good again. They struggled in their first game. I'm not sure they were struggling in the last game.
Oh,
they won their second game
4-1, yeah?
Yes,
4-1.
4-1. Well, they cannot afford not to win tonight, because Colombia, their opponents are already through to the next round. They must be careful because Costa Rica have got a point. Costa Rica plays Paraguay.
Well, I don't quite agree with you when you say they cannot afford.
They cannot.
Because oftentimes the spirit will be willing, but the body is
There's too much quality.
Nobody goes into that pitch and say, "Hey, I'm just getting to lose and all that." You want to win and keep winning.
A win for them tonight to give them a chance to win the group and possibly play against Panama.
And they have Costa Rica and Paraguay later tomorrow.
Yes, I'm saying they have their destiny in their own hands. All they need to do is win Colombia and then hope that if they win Colombia, they top the group, and that affords them a chance to play, I think, Panama or something like in the next round. That's barbecue fish.
No, yes, I get that. Now back in the Euro thing, Romania, Netherlands. You see a twist coming, a shocker. You can hardly tell.
I can hardly tell. I've not been very convinced with this Orange Boys team led by Ronald Koeman. But I wouldn't sit and say Romania would take them out. That's certainly not going to be true. But I've not been convinced rather, with the performance of the Netherlands. This game might go down the wire. Probably play the whole of 90 minutes and extra time. But if there's going to be a winner, I'm going to put my money on the Netherlands. Yes.
I see. Another upset. Who knows? OJ,
the books, of course, the records will say okay with Netherlands. But on the basis of what we've seen so far this tournament, I think the Romanians, for me, and the Austrians have been maybe
underdogs.
The most outstanding teams.
Yeah.
So on that basis, I think it's a potential banana peel for the Netherlands team. I won't be surprised today if the Romanians run them right back. I won't be surprised.
Oh wow, we can wait an early game, but Austria, Turkey. I'm saying Austria, all the way Austria.
Ralf Rangnick and his boys. Austria all the way. Not like Turkey's playing bad though, but Austria all the way. I mean, I've seen how compact this Austrian team are, how they build. I've seen the Gengen pressing. Really, I think Austria all the way for me. So it likely for me, Netherlands, Austria.
Well, in the build up to this tournament in March, there was a friendly game that was played between both teams. In that game, Austria beat Turkey 6-1. So maybe I don't know if that would mean anything today, but Ralf Rangnick has done an incredible job with this Austrian side. And like Sammy said, I mean they press really hard the pitch. They play compact.
I felt a huge chemistry the last game.
Yeah.
And I hope they bring it to bear again.
Well, hopefully.
Well, sure, it's very hopeful and great evening of super football. We can't wait for that kickoff now. Alcaraz. And I don't know, I think he's the man to watch this time.
Well, OJ says he's the man, though I slightly disagree because there is a Novak Djokovic in there. I'll rather put my money on Novak Djokovic, and if it goes south, then Alcaraz. But then he started his title defense on a good note, not on a very good note, not on a convincing note rather. But then he did well, just enough to progress to the next round. I think so far he's a man with so much steez, and I want to believe that he's got what it takes to get to the finals. Well, let's wait. It's still early days. He won the last time, the All England club, yes, last year. He's the man with the latest Grand Slam title. Talking about the French Open. There is one or two just working for him. So, but as far as the Wimbledon is concerned, my money would always be on Novak Djokovic.
Well, sure, pitch your tent. That's all right. But do you remember the song from Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Hooray?
Hip Hop Hooray.
Yeah, can you move your hands up? But can you sing that hip hop for Andy Murray this time? Because it's undecided. I don't know what's really wrong. Can't you hang up? Take a bow, Andy.
I'm tired already. I actually think he's been given too much, leverage Maybe because it's Britain. I don't understand.
It keeps coming, and one round is off.
How can you tell the organizers of a tournament that you're yet to decide
on,
when you have a game by 6:30 today?
Yeah.
I mean, where in the world does that happen? Are you in or out?
Shocking.
Come on, man.
Because it's Murray.
Because you're Andy Murray, Sir Andy Murray. Ooh.
And the hip hop is singing for him. So that makes it. Anyway, that's really interesting indeed. Then transfers. We don't know what's. Clubs are shaping up, building up for the kickoff next month, I guess.
Ross Barkley has joined Aston Villa. Ross Barkley to Aston Villa. Yesterday confirmed.
Cool.
What's the name? Douglas Luiz has left Villa for Juventus. Yes, he's now going to play for Juventus next season. And a few movements around there. Drisby Hall, the Leicester City midfielder,
has joined Chelsea.
20 million pounds. His manager has come to Chelsea, so he's brought him on board.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Bring your team along with you, but not like Ten Hag D. Almost bought the entire family and it's paying. Now I don't know. Victor Osimhen's bride price is down. Yeah. So do you think now we got some more clubs interested in it? You think is pushing down to Europe, to England or something?
Well, I don't know, but it doesn't tell well. I mean, when your club consistently brings down your price, meaning they are actually looking for a way, to push you out. It's not a good news for me. I probably would have wanted him to be that high-profile player. The most expensive African.
He didn't quite prove himself last season, Sam.
But he's proven himself over time. That should count and amount for something.
So what happened on his way to heaven last season?
I really don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, so keep it that way.
But the way things are now, I mean, I'll probably be looking for a club, a potential buyer in England. I mean, England is just going to be it for me. If Arsenal are looking for a striker who would get them about 15-20 goals, Victor Osimhen is the man. If Chelsea are looking for a man to lead them in the absence of Nicolas Jackson, I think Victor Osimhen is the man. If Manchester United are looking for a striker that would actually lift them up, I think Victor Osimhen is also the man. But how many of these teams, or which of these teams, really can or honestly want Victor Osimhen in their books?
Arsenal have renewed their interest. United we had offering some players and cash, but we'll see what happens at the end of the day. That's right. Keep it crossed. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. It's right on time. Tuesday morning, 8:28. Yes, if you're in ABA City and around the way, you're gonna brace up. It's gonna be a rainy Tuesday. There's no doubt. 100% tag on this. More like a show with thunderstorms all maybe later in the afternoon. And temperature in Aba and around the way will be hovering around 30 degrees. Under a southwesterly wind direction, very moderate, 10 to 15 kilometers per hour. It's looking good, and I hope the weather stays pleasant and cool with you wherever you're listening.
102.9. Good morning. Stay right here.
ị chọrọ ịmata ụzọ ị ga-esi echekwa ikuku data gị nke ọma? Nke a ga-ebido n'ịhazi akụrụngwa aapụ ndị ị nwere. Iwepụ ngwa aapụ ndị na-adịghị arụ ọrụ n'ekwentị gị ga-enye aka, mana ọ ka nwere ihe ndị ọzọ dị mkpa. Ụfọdụ aapụ ndị a nwere ngwa nchekwa data, ya mere meenụ ka ha na-arụ ọrụ iji chekwara gị data gị. Ị nwekwara ike ịhazigharị ma mee ka aapụ ndị ị nwere ghara iji aka ha na-eme ka ha na-adị ọhụụ. N'ikpeazụ, mechienụ ngwa aapụ gị mgbe ọbụla anyị na-ejighị ha arụ ọrụ. Chetakwawo na nhazigharị ndị a ga-enye aka chekwara gị data gị nke ọma. Maka ịnweta ozi ndị ọzọ, gaa n'ụdọ nzirịta ozi ndị nwe akara ekwentị gị ma ọ bụ na nke consumer.ncc.gov.ng maka ịnweta enyemaka. Jirinụ ekwentị gị na-arụ ọrụ ka ikuku data gị baara gị uru. Ozi a si n'aka otu Association of Licenses Telecom Operators na njikọ aka ụlọ ọrụ Nigerian Communications Commission bịara gị.
Nne ya.
Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu ya ire ka ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo, the
The search for Nigeria's bravest children is on. The 16th Indomie Heroes Awards themed The Unsung Heroes is here. A CSR initiative powered by Duffield Prima Foods Limited. The Indomie Heroes Awards call on young Nigerians to share their heroic stories in any of these categories: social, intellectual.
Baby, don't mind when you see, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just say what you like a cinema. Wine bandit thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else.
Gunaka ha dị mfe ọ dị agbaji azụ chacha
imi ya
ha ga-enye nwoke loan ruru 150 million naira ma nwekwa mobile banking app na USSD.
Emeka meziri ruo na Advanced Nigeria ọ gbara ya ngharị na usoro eji ebite ego adịghị egbu oge. Ngwajebe na Advanced Nigeria tata ma ịkpọ 7000238267 ugbu a.
Yaba oyinbo.
Conductor, give me my change now. Conductor, we don't stay here for some time now, but now.
I beg, conductor, give me
jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal.
One touch feeling like 1 million. People just to watch you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this. Baby, don't wipe by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on
my body don't say. Thank you, Medic 55. Yaba Igbo! Yaba Yaba! Now Orange Drugs Limited, they distribute ham. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Medic 55. Medic your headache.
Arenas Plus bụ ahịa ị ga-echeta mgbe ị chọrọ ịchụ ọrịa ịba ọsọ ukwu eru ala n'ụzọ dị mfe. Arenas Plus bụ nke ejiri atemeta na lumefantrine wee gwakọọ. Ọ na-arụ ọrụ ọfụma iji gwọọ ọrịa ịba n'ahụ okenye nakwa ụmụaka. Ya mere, mgbe ọzọ ọrịa ịba kụturu gị, cheta aha ahụ.
Ọ bụrụ na ihe nwa amadịgide n'ụbọchị 3, biko hụ dọkịnta gị.
Ọmarịcha ọgwụ sitere na Suifa.
Snapping at me. Now everybody wants some blast of magic, magic, magic. Oh, I got the magic in me.
Set, no substitute.
Here's Ike with G.
Turn it up.
Oh, we back again. 8:33. OJ, looks like you left something behind. Your phone? Okay.
I left something very special, like. Attention!
Sean for the officer.
Yeah, of course, all ambitious entrepreneurs. Are you tired of jumping through hoops to secure a loan for your business growth? Say goodbye to endless requirements and hello to hassle-free financing with Advanced Nigeria. You can access up to 150 million naira quickly and easily with flexible collateral options tailored to your needs. But wait, there is more. Enhance your financial journey with our high-interest savings account and innovative mobile app, Adspire. Designed to simplify your banking experience, manage your finances on the go with ease in the comfort of your homes. You're lying down on the sofa, on the couch, you're watching a football match, you're doing, what is that again? Okay, watching a movie, and then you just want to do a transaction. It's that easy with Advance. Now, don't miss out on this opportunity to propel your business forward. Visit Advanced Nigeria today at your nearest branch, okay? Call us. You can call them on 700-238-267. That is 700-238-267, or explore the website at www.advannigeria. That is ADVAN Nigeria.com. Empower your business for a brighter tomorrow with Advanced Nigeria. So it's all about business growth. You're running a small business, you want to improve it. You're thinking of getting into business, you're looking for some kind of help, some kind of loans, yes, Advanced Nigeria is there for you. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, taking it to the next level.
To the next level.
Money is involved.
Money is involved. Advance is the way to
Part
go.
of the reason I jump off the bed every morning, I say it all the time, and I'm still hopeful that I'll make the list someday. Each morning I'm up and I look at the Forbes magazine 100 billionaire list. Forbes 100, and I don't see IPG on it. I say, hey, I don't need to be late. Yeah. I'm far from that target, but with your help, I know I'll be there soon.
But the truth is that a lot of businesses like in the country, or a lot of people who want to get into businesses, are always faced with the challenges of finances, capital. Now, economy, especially at this time where our economy is biting really hard. And what this is doing is to create that avenue, that platform, for anyone who's seeking loan of up to 150 million naira, to easily get it done easily and quickly, and that's what Advanced Nigeria is all about.
So, what was the email address again?
Okay, website is www.advan, that is ADVAN Nigeria.com, ADVAN Nigeria.com, or you call 7000-238-267. That is 7000-238-267. Of course, to empower your business for a brighter tomorrow. Advanced Nigeria is here for you.
Oh, Gusuntak, thank you, right?
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Look at that, it's so fresh. 8:37. Hey, guess who is crashing our breakfast party this morning? Nicki Minaj and Burna Boy. Tested, approved, and trusted. Let's crank it up.
Feeling like 1 million people just to watch you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this. Baby, don't wipe by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock it down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million people just to watch you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this.
They call me Megatron, just did the telethon. He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on. Fuck him like I'm missing me, just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got about the pissin'. My name is Diddy M, I'm in a sticky Benz. That mean it's candy, apple red on Bobby, this is Ken. That is a Fendi fact, I'm with 100 max. Oh, this is custom made, Donatella send me that.
Yeah, we're tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Oh, please believe. Tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely.
They call me Megatron, Shawty's a Megacon. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon. I put the squeeze on him, throw up the bees on him. That ass clapping on the beat, hurt the leaves on him. My name is Batty Batty, I keep it tight as Zaddy. He keep it coming, he ain't even drop the Addy. Drunk in the front, I need a blunt. I own my own Moscato, bitch, we getting drunk.
Baby, don't wipe by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock it down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million people just to watch you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. We show you do nobody else like this.
Shots, I'm drinking. It's better when I'm drinking. I tune up when I'm drinking. Wrong when I'm. Shots, I'm drinking. It's better when I'm drinking. I tune up when I'm drinking. Wrong when I'm.
Yeah, we're tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Oh, please believe. Tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted.
I fuck them like I'm missing me, just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got about the pissin'. My name is Diddy M, I'm in a sticky Benz. That mean it's candy, apple red on Bobby, this is Ken. That is a Fendi fact, I'm with 100 max. Oh, this is custom made, Donatella send me that.
Yeah, we're tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Oh, please believe. Tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely. Fill up, baby, feel lonely. Pull up if you're feeling lonely.
They call me Megatron, Shawty's a Megacon. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon. I put the squeeze on him, throw up the bees on him. That ass clapping on the beat, hurt the leaves on him. My name is Batty Batty, I keep it tight as Zaddy. He keep it coming, he ain't even drop the Addy. Drunk in the front, I need a blunt. I on my own Moscato, bitch, we getting drunk.
Baby, don't wait by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go look you down like criminal.
We show that song fresh from the factory. I don't know if you have heard the song before? Maybe yes. And yes, right here on your Magic station. Because one thing I know, we track down and we play the hits before the eye hits. All it took for me, just one listen. I may be honest with you, it kind of grows on me with each airplay. Nicki Minaj and Burna Boy, yes, tested, approved, and trusted. Keep an eye on that. Jeremy, Bryson Tiller, and Chris Brown. Wait on it.
Might say what they won't say. Jamaican's on the list right by your hips like baby. Pop champagne older than me. This no spumante. Always talking about I'm a bad boy, sound like auntie. Take those shade like with my roof. Come fucking with me. I'm fucking on you tonight. Slow down. Don't let me for me. One time, 20 visions. It's just you and me. And I plenty freak hoes and Tito's. They dance while we go somewhere we know. Make me wait on it. Yeah. Make me wait on it. 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 See ya, I see ya. Quit playing, you know where I'll be at. I'm saying me and you should link up. You know that I've been waiting for a minute. We ain't even had no conversation for a minute. I ain't trying to play with your feelings. Gotta know if it still is on mine, babe. Crazy thing you told me, keep waiting, didn't care if I was lonely, didn't care to come check on me. You can meet me one less lonely, but you make me wait on it. Yeah. Make me wait on it. 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 Make me wait. Breezy, baby. If that's your new nigga, I know he jealous of me. Ain't tryna talk bad. Got me saved, just don't answer on your caller ID. And we done lost all contact. Does he know what you can do up on that stripper pole? Did you show him everything that I taught you? Is he blinded by the diamonds that I bought you? Do you go out and all the shit that I got? Why you say just drew the boot to? Now you got all these new friends trying to coach you. I remember when I used to be your go-to. Now when I make a
We're on a slide this morning. Jeremy, Bryson Tiller, and Chris Brown. Wait on it. It's worth the wait. That's no doubt. I got 16 minutes and quick rush. Remember, I made it earlier up in the morning, and I'm gonna repeat again. It's the first week in the month of July. You agree? Yes, second day in July, and of course the second half of 2024. That's no doubt. But remember, the first week in July every year is seen as the New Year's resolution recommitment day. The week, yes, a week-long thing. New Year resolutions recommitment week. I don't know if there's anything you actually picked up on the 1st of January as a resolution. And how far? Oh, you struggle. I tried one or two, but 3 weeks into it, I lost it all right. A chance again for me to recommit myself. Yeah, maybe I should give it a shot and see what happens. But then away from that again, looking at the headlines, it was a trending up in the newspaper today again. We gave you early shot that many people were reportedly trapped when a 4-story building in Garki, area of Federal Capital Territory FCT, collapsed last night. Yeah, eyewitness told newsmen that there's the possibility that there could be some people inside the collapsed building. We'll keep you posted. That's another one of the many from Lagos. Now Abuja happened. It happened in Abia not quite long. Anambra State and virtually every distressed buildings. And it happens and people die and all that. We sit back after recycling our comments and wait for another hit. May God help us in the drive. Away from that again, a social media giant Meta has announced that Nigerian and Ghanaian content creators with 5,000 followers would henceforth earn money on Facebook starting from this month of July. Yes, the company also rolled out monetization features in stream ads on Facebook and Facebook ads on Reels. And according to a statement released by Meta, the two features will enable creators to earn money by crafting original videos and cultivating community too. It also said eligible creators in both countries, in Nigeria and Ghana, would be able to earn money for their videos and real content with support in over 30 languages globally. And that's massive and very incredible too. So brace up for what's coming. As premium motor spirit, also known as petrol from the Dangote petrochemical refineries, hit the local market in 2 to 3 weeks. Yes, petroleum marketers have expressed the fear that the product's price may be higher than expected. They spoke against the backdrop of the 650,000 naira capacity refineries' failed attempt to get feedstock locally from the international oil companies, and Dangote refineries has continued to import crude oil from the United States and other countries at a higher cost. And this development has reportedly made its diesel and aviation fuel not very attractive to some local marketers due to price reasons. You can see that. Now, the chairman of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has said PMS from the refinery will hit Nigerian market by the 3rd week of July. Marketers and Nigerians have been hopeful that the Dangote refinery will cut down the price of PMS, which of course, jumped around from 200 naira per liter to over 600 and 750 and 800 after removal of fuel subsidy by President Tinubu back in May 29. However, there are fears among stakeholders that Dangote's lack of access to local crude oil may dash Nigeria's hope of getting cheaper PMS. Is somebody sabotaging someone? Well, you heard it. It's still up in the trend. The state government has suspended restriction of tricycle and motorcycle operations within the state. Announcement was made yesterday in a statement released by the Commissioner for Information, OK Kanu. Previously, the government has set July 1 as the start date for restricting tricycle and motorcycle operations between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. in the morning. The suspension follows public appeals and concerns raised by residents, prompting government to reconsider and temporarily halt the enforcement of the restriction. It's not forever. Restricting movement at the end of the day from 7 p.m. to 6, is that the solution we are looking for? Hello? I think it goes beyond that. We know this one chance thing that's way on the rise in Aba, for instance. No day that goes by without one hit. But the government should do more. Think out of the box. Yeah, people can't sleep with one eye closed anymore. And no one is talking about sleeping with 2 eyes closed. Yes, we must find a way. It's worrisome that arrest the situation before it gets out of hand. That's right. Now, very important is that health professionals have cautioned Nigerians against the new trend of getting tattoos. Maybe you already have one, But I'm sorry. But then, warning that the act of tattooing your body, which of course is the type of modification, tattoo has been linked to an increased risk of blood cancers, especially cancer of the blood. The experts explain that certain chemicals in tattoo inks, yes, may contribute to developing these blood cancers, and they warn that these chemicals can trigger an immune reaction in the body, leading to development of blood cancers. So individuals with plans to get tattoos, someone recently tattooed Davido and the wife on the palm. Well, if you got plans to get one, you should be aware of the potential risk involved. Well, thank you, Raja. I'll hook you up tomorrow morning by His grace. Stay healthy.
If you like magic, she use medicine, cause I'm on the thing too soft. I'm liking this our chemistry, you give me concussion, You give me concussion,
Baby girl, if you go, come on board. So to Jehovah, you no go suffer. Tell a broke boy, make you comport. Anything you want, name your offer. Baby girl, if you get to everyone God. If you go lose, gonna straight to the altar. Baby girl, why you do me like this? Why you do me like?
So you walk up for me, I'm feeling your body, they won't jump me. I know be small picking, I'm liking what I see, they won't jump me. How much to pay for attention? My salary and my pension fee. If you see what I see, you want to wound on me. Look, I see the uku, I'm a kashiku, okidi gong gong gong. Big uku, what do you do? If I shuku, you know, we talk. If you like magic, she use medicine, cause I'm on the thing too soft. I'm liking this our chemistry, you give me concussion, Good morning.
102.9. Good morning. Stay right here, because there's more coming up next.
Tell me which kind thing we find if we wash away. Gelato, tomato paste, or coffee stain your body. Viva go wash away. Chicken for your clothes, now all you need for Viva to wash away. Gentle for your pocket, gentle for your hand. Oh my Viva, you go to make you shine. Oh Viva, oh I love my Viva, Uncle say bye bye to very top stage, yo. Mama say bye bye to any kind stage, yo. Oh Viva,
nne ya
Nne itie milk.
ọ baghị uru detu ya ire ka ihu
Keduzie
ọ dị milky
ọfụma
ọ dị creamy ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị ọ dị milky ọfụma ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ
ahụrụ ya n'anya nne
nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy o nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Get tonic way they sweet your body. Voila! Lexitone. You dey give vitality, energy and pure blood. Lexitone. Be good for papa, mama, and pikin them. Lexitone. You dey for tonic. Lexitone, yeah.
Plexitone tonic now ogbonge nutritional value where they improve our red blood cells them. Plexitone tonic the ginger body where they carry weight, where they quick to tire, abi when no they fit chop well. Plexitone tonic they correct for woman where get belly, woman where they breastfeed, and better nutrition's boku inside where they make body strong kakaraka for evil person where they recover from sickness self. People where they work strong well self fit use Plexitone. It for syrup for all pharmaceutical stores nationwide. Now Evans Baroque Limited they manufacture and market them. Plexitone tonic, the ogbonge medicine for health and vitality.
Plexitone.
Auto check range of lubricant. Try and you go confirm.
Who they sell engine oil for here? Give me auto shake engine oil.
Oga, we no get them.
You no get waiting. So you be engine oil dealer and you no say auto shake lubricants don't land for Abia.
We know now. Our own them don't buy and finish. People too they rush for auto shake lubricants. I beg make you manage this one.
I know they manage engine oil. I go for good quality. If you not be auto shake lubricants, you know could fit be like auto shake lubricants. See, I must to follow Jolly the good road network with the new God sent government of Abia, the God's own state they construct. Now make I go to maintain my motor with auto shake lubricants for that extra engine performance, engine protection, long life, and even more. Auto shake lubricants get engine oil for all engines, whether na petrol engine or diesel engine, heavy duty diesel engine. Then get grease, brake oil, stop smoke, and oil treatments, all of different sizes. You fit book your order or make inquiries for 081 62 59 8519.
Auto check engine oil they can pay.
Auto check lubricants for that extra engine performance.
Ebe a na-ere ahịa n'ịntanetị iji nweta ngwaahịa dị n'ime obodo na nke mbụ ụwa nọzikwa na-abịa Jumia.